Well. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome in. Hello, everybody in chat. Thank y'all for joining in. Seems like we got some drama going on the streets. Just like my title says. Drama, lies, BS, two-faced folks, betrayal, loyalty, accountability. What is going on? Well, we're going to talk about it. We are going to talk. I watched two different channels last night, actually 3. And I listened to this and that, and he said, she said, and blah, blah, blah. And I didn't appreciate some of the things I heard. Now, I'm not included in this mess. And I don't want to be included because of the simple fact, y'all all know what is going on with me, okay? Give me just a second here. I got to do something. If you don't know, I did a live Thursday. And it shows me sitting at the cancer center getting my chemo treatment. So, of course, before I get the actual chemo, I'm getting the pre-meds. So if you have not watched it, please go and watch it. It shows proof that I have cancer. And I am getting my treatment, as I have been for 2 years. Several people have tested me out with other folks. You really believe Miss Ann's got cancer? Are you supposed to be a grown-up? I guess you're not. So I'm going to start off with one particular person. Let me get this up. Let's see if I can do it. Give me a minute. Hold on just a second. Well, give me a second here. Oh, Lordy. I can't get it up there right now, but I'll say it. Oh, here we go. No, I'm not going to do that. Let me just, oh, thank you, Tammy, a little bit for gifting the membership. I appreciate that. Let's do it this way. I'm going to read it. This is from Shirley. Thank you for recording me the last time we talked. And yes, them people didn't like you now. It's my turn to talk. I was nothing but good to you because no one likes you, nor did they believe you had cancer. Well, Jinkies told me the truth about what you did and said about me. Chewy did tell me not to send you money anymore. Now I wish I never did a thing for you. Remember when you also asked if I could buy a washer for you? And you hinted around for more help? And you could tell Chewy I wish I never did something nice for her as well. You all are two-faced, bitches. Don't ever try to contact me again. Yeah. That came from Shirley last night. Well, Shirley, I recorded you because you told them girls in another group chat that I needed $700 for clothes for palliative care, and then that you shouldn't have bought them souvenirs. You should have gave me the $400 for that. You are a big two-faced liar. You know doggone good and well what you have said and done. But you're like a couple others. You can't keep up with your lies. I've never asked you for $700 for palliative care for clothes. I spoke to you on a video call. And while I was speaking to you, I told you that my washing machine was not working on the spin cycle. It's working now. And I was going to buy one. And I was talking to you and looking at it and telling you it was $5.18. I did not personally ask you to give me the money for it. So get your story straight. I know everything I've ever said to you. In fact, you did a majority of the talking. Hear me out. Listen to me. And I'd have to sit here for 20 minutes and listen to you and not say one single word. You know what all you've said and done. I can tell you, I told you multiple times, Shirley, that I respected you and respected your advice. But I see what you have done. And then I called you, and in that recording, you said you went over there to test them girls. Is that what a grown adult is supposed to do? Test other people to see what they'd say back and forth? That's middle school junk. That is middle school junk. To sit there and play games like that. Grow the heck up. And I'm glad you unfriended me on Facebook. Because guess what? I blocked you. And then you deleted that message that I just read. But I beat you to it. I screenshot it and kept it. Nobody wants anything. I don't want a thing in the world from you, Shirley. Stay the hell out of my life. Just like you told me to stay out of yours. I already found out what kind of person you are. You don't sit there and try other people and test them to see what their feedback would be. Talking about me behind my back when I'm over here dealing with something very serious. Now, let me move on a little bit here. Jinkies. You did a live Friday night. You did a live last night. And all you did was bitch about Bubbles. About her asking for money. First of all, are you pissed off because they're trying to take your bank away from you, which is Auntie Sherry? Second of all, you came in the group chat with us girls and started in on Brandy. You started that whole circus, Jinkies. You know damn good and well you did. And then you're trying to act like you Miss Innocent. You carried your ass right back over there and did a live and started running your mouth off about her. What that woman does is none of your business, none of mine, and none of nobody else's. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody else is perfect. What the hell she did is her business. If you didn't want to partake in what was going on and helping the woman, then just sit back and shut up and leave it alone. like I did. It was none of my business. You brought all this on yourself, Jinkies. And you get up there and you talk about you're behind on your house payment, your car payment, you need tires for your car, you need this, you need that. What are you doing with all your YouTube money? Because you sure get a lot of it. Which is none of my business. I could care less, really. But that's bullshit. You're so scared that other people are going to take your bank away from you. It's like people have said in the comments after certain videos last night that you're worried that your bank's going to get took away from you. I don't want no damn money from nobody. Not a friggin' penny. You know why? Because I take my Social Security check and I'm a responsible person and I pay my damn bills and I buy my own groceries. My dogs has got everything they need. I take care of everything on my own despite me dealing with cancer and a back pain. There's days I don't even want to stand up and do cleaning around here because my back's hurting. There's days that I can run a marathon because my back is okay. My back don't hurt 24/7. I know in my head I've got to stay active and positive because I'm the only caretaker in this house. I'm the one that lives here and has to take care of everything. I don't ask nobody for a damn thing. What I do around here, financially and personally, is my daggum business. I don't sit there and talk about every Tom, Dick, and Harry behind their back. I don't do all this gossip BS. I tell the truth. And like I already said, Jinkies, you brought this to the table, to the circus. Nobody else did, because you don't know Bubbles that well. You have clearly said it, and you brought it out. It's nobody's business. You did it. You did it. And you're pissed off about it because she asked Auntie Sherry for some money. If she did, she did. If she didn't, she didn't. Why? Jinkies, how many times have you asked Auntie Sherry for money? Think about it. I asked the lady one time, and that was in January. I won't never ask again. And I was told by Auntie Sherry, I can't save the world. I understood. I respected what she said, and I walked away, and I appreciated it. I ain't asked her since. I ain't bothered her or nothing. And Sherry, you will never, ever come back up on my panels after you showed your daggum breast on my channel last week. Never. Never. You will not come up on my panels. That was disrespectful to me. And I know you did it on another channel too. And that was very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. You're 68 years old, a grown woman. Oh, it was an accident. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't an accident. You knew what you were doing. You knew doggone good and well what you were doing, Sherry. To sit there and pull your shirt up. Thank God I clipped it out so I wouldn't get my channel in trouble. I took care of it very quick. Everybody that's joined in, come in, thank you. I appreciate y'all. Yes, money is the root of all evil. Y'all don't see my Cash App banner running across here. Because you know why? I don't need a freaking penny. out of the kindness of my heart, I just mailed off 5 boxes of candy and things in those boxes to 5 different friends Friday, the day after treatment when I felt like crap. I promised those ladies I would do it, and I did it. One of the boxes weighed 17 pounds. It cost me $99 and some odd change. It didn't bother me. I was happy as hell that I could pay it forward and do something nice for 5 different people. Bye, Auntie Sherry. You ain't hurting my damn feelings not one bit. You know what the hell you did, and that was disrespectful and rude. Sit there and show you boob on national YouTube. So disgusting. One of my friends screenshot it real quick and sent it to me. Of course, I deleted it because I don't want to see it. If I want to see a damn boob, I go in the bathroom and raise my shirt. Sickening, disrespectful. I'm so sorry, Pat Gaines. I know the feeling. I broke my arm once before, right above my wrist. I'm tired of hearing all this drama, name calling, lies, every damn thing. Y'all got to remember, you can't keep telling lies because you know what? The truth will be exposed. Take accountability of things that you say or do. I just admitted, hell yeah, I recorded Shirley. You doggone right I did. I sure did. And Jinkies, you told me multiple times that you weren't going to tell Shirley. See how two-faced you are? You're the biggest double-chin, fat-faced, two-faced person I've ever met. I can see why Matthew has ran you down. I can see it. I'm not a scammer. I don't scam nobody out of a cotton-picking penny. Back 2 years ago, my attorney buddy is who done them fundraisers. Yeah, I shared it on my Facebook. Yes, I shared if you wanted to donate to his office, not to me. That is not called scamming. People need to look up the definition of scamming. Scammers. My gosh. Some of you people, I don't even think you made it to junior high. I think you're still in middle school or elementary one. And by the way, I'm okay, everybody. It's time for me to vent, rant, and rave. Because I'm sick and tired of all these grown-ass adults out here acting like little damn 5-year-olds or 6th graders. It's bullcrap. These kids on my block are more mature than these adults that I've been knowing. A lot of feelings have been hurt. A lot. Over something that was misinformation, something that was none of nobody else's business, but y'all make a mountain out of damn bullcrap. Because you need content. It's none of your business what people do. And once again, you damn people out there that don't believe I've got cancer, how about carrying your ass over to my damn channel and look at my last live where I sat right there in that treatment center getting my chemo and my other pre-meds. This is not a healed port. I clearly showed and proved that in my live Thursday. And every time I go there, if they're not busy, I promise you I'm going to do a live. Because that's what my channel is supposed to be about, my cancer journey. I'm sick and tired of it. And as far as y'all going after Dumpling, Carson, Brooks, whatever you want to call her, stop it. The woman has showed proof of anything and everything she has said and done in the past. She has showed messages, everything. You don't want to believe it? Then don't watch it. Leave her the hell alone. She's got 2 kids, teenagers. They were in after-school activities. She does a lot of things with her kids. A lot. She does clean, she does cook, she makes shirts and magnets and all kind of other things for people. She does a lot of things out of the kindness of her heart. Leave her the hell alone. Y'all some dirty MFs out there that like to talk shit about people, and you need to damn wake up and look at your own self in the mirror and see what you've done in the past. Turtle Talk, thank you very much for the 5 gift memberships. I appreciate you doing that. As far as Miss Chewy is concerned, you, Jinkies, you called her your best friend forever. Well, you screwed that situation up big time. You were afraid that Bubbles was going to take Miss Chewy, take your place with Miss Chewy. Why can't everybody love each other and care about each other and respect one another? Why y'all got to be so damn ass jealous? That's your problem, Jinkies. You're jealous. You're jealous that somebody's going to take your bank away from you, which is Auntie Sherry. You're jealous that Miss Chewy was, that Bubbles was going to take Miss Chewy away from you. You hurt that woman. You hurt her. She thought the world of you. I sat here and watched her cry on her channel after I got through watching my show last night, American Idol. Afterwards, I watched it. I fast forward. I can't stand to see somebody upset and crying when they've done nothing wrong. What the hell did Miss Chewy do to you? Not a cotton-picking thing. You just want to go after these people because you ain't got nothing else better to do, because your damn front steps is dirty as hell. Sick and tired of all this bullshit out here. I'm tired of it. I am so sick of it. Bunch of damn grown-ass adults acting like little 5-year-olds or 6th graders. Stop and think about what all y'all have done out here. How you putting other grown people down. It's wrong. Take accountability for your own mistakes, not somebody else. Don't sit there and down them. That's wrong. That's dirty. Jinkies, how many damn private calls have me and you made? And I respected you up until you did that live Friday night. Well, actually, before that live Friday night, when you came in the private group chat and bitched about Bubbles, asking Sherry for money. So what? How many times have you asked or hinted to Sherry for money? That's why you can't let loose of her. You think it was funny that she showed her boob on my channel and on your sister's channel. You laughed about it. It's disrespectful. I'm 68 years old, and I've made a lot of mistakes in my lifetime, but by God, I learned from them. I learned. Matthew, I am not blocking Bubbles. She is my friend. She ain't done a damn thing wrong in this chat. So watch it. I mean, this is ridiculous. Loyalty? Where the hell is it? Where is it? Where is the loyalty? I find it in very few of my friends. The lies that people say. The lies. What is wrong with you? You don't think people remember what you say a year ago compared to now? I can name a lot of names that have said a bunch of lies about me. And months and months and months later, they changed that story and said another lie. It just keeps building up, building up. People better stop and wake up. You don't get on YouTube and put other people down. That is wrong. That is showing your personality as being pretty shitty. That is wrong. Granted, I'm doing it today because I'm not doing nothing but telling the truth. 99% of the people that's in my chat, I don't know about the ones that's watching, they have seen Jinkies' video, her live Friday night, last night, Miss Chewy's live last night, and Dumpling's live last night. And now you're seeing mine. And I'm putting them all three together. It's bullshit. How Miss Chewy and them were trying to get the truth out and showing receipts, showing messages, showing recordings. Dumpling did the same thing. Jinkies, you know Bubbles came to you. You didn't come to her. She came to you in a private message and explained to you everything. You showed it last night. The problem was you didn't know her that well. So that's why you wanted to go after her. But the reason why you went after her, because you were pissed off she was asking Sherry for money. When she didn't really know Sherry, Sherry didn't really know her. Okay? You were scared that they were going to take your bank away from you. That's the bottom line. Several different people have said it in the comments after the videos that were made by you, Jinkies, and by Miss Chewy. No, Jinkies, you're not coming up on my damn panel. I don't want to hear your screaming and yelling and your lies. You've already done it. You've already done enough damage. You're not coming up here. You went behind my back, Jinkies, and told Shirley I recorded her, which eventually I was going to let the lady know. I recorded her. And just like I said at the beginning of this live, I let her know that was wrong. You're a grown-ass adult. You don't sit there and act like a sixth grader and go and try to test other people to see what they got to say, good or bad, about somebody. I don't want to see your receipts. I've seen enough crap out of you. How did I go behind your back, Jinkies? Jinkies, I shared your voice calls with the girls to let the girls know you were upset. I even told you in a private call. Number one, I said, you may not like me for what I'm about to say to you, but I told you, you're the one that brought this circus on. You're the one that came in our group chat running your mouth about Bubbles and all the crap with her. Number two, I told these girls that you were probably going through menopause, that you got a lot on your plate. You got a restaurant, you're a single mom, you've got all kind of issues going on. I took up for you. I've not said one bad freaking word about you, Jinkies. So don't even try me. Don't try me. Everything I said behind your back, I said to your face. I was very nice about it. Little leg, I'm going to explain to you right now. I know who you are, last leg trucking. The reason why my damn head is shaved, because I have cancer. Go back and watch my last live. My hair, when I take a shower, my hair falls out and stops up my damn drain. I've already had a plumber out here. That cost me a lot of money. I don't need no problems. So the easiest way to do that was to shave it multiple times. And I'm going to keep it shaved. I know in the past, little leg, I heard you say it. 2 years ago when I shaved it, she didn't shave her head. She cut her hair. This is a friggin' wig hat, doo-doo brain. And at first, when I first got it shaved, I did not want to walk around on YouTube with a shaved head. So this hat, I got this hat. I ain't embarrassed no more. I don't care. I will walk around with a shaved head. It don't hurt my feelings one damn bit. You either like me or you don't like me. You kiss my butt or you don't kiss my butt. It don't matter to me. I'm the one over here surviving by myself. 68 damn years old, taking care of everything around here. Yes, I've got colon cancer that has metastasized to my liver and put a tumor there now. I don't give a damn who's calling me. You might as well hang. Jinkies, you're not going to call me on a video to talk to me while I'm trying to do this live. You're not going to do it. That's rude. I don't want to talk to you. I've heard enough out of you Friday night and last night. President 12, I don't know the two names of the chemo. It's paperwork's over there in the file box. I don't like it. It's brand new. Well, it's brand new to me. I just had my third treatment Thursday, and I'm sick as a dog when I get it. Auntie Sherry, you're not getting my link. You are not coming up ever again in my lifetime on my panel. No, ma'am. After you disrespected me and showed your boob. No. Negative. Negative. I heard enough bullshit lately that I'm fed up with it all. Tired of everybody picking on everybody and aggravating everybody, and we're all damn grown ass adults. You know, act like it. Be nice to one of each other. Y'all know life is short. My days are numbered. And on top of every damn thing else, only a few girls I just told last night, they know I've got another serious health issue. You don't think I ain't scared about it? I'm worried to death about that. No, Jinkies, you had no right going behind my back and telling Shirley that I recorded her. That was my place to tell her. My place, not yours. Good evening, Kelly Sue. How did I go behind your back, Jinky? Say it right here in chat. How did I go what did I do? Thank you, Planet. Yeah, I sure did. And it was a good thing, Jinkies. Jinkies, what do you not understand, lady? The voice recordings, calls, the 3 that you made, you were crying, you were upset. I was letting the girls know how your true feelings were. Good grief. I did something wrong. I was trying to play middleman there, trying to get all this solved. I did something wrong. My God, I didn't say anything wrong. I let them girls hear you upset. I don't want to see no receipts. I don't want to see a damn thing. Hey, Miss Daisy. I hope you're doing well. And please tell Christine I said hello and I love her. And I've been thinking about her and praying about her and telling others to please pray for Miss Christine. Please. You don't have to pray for me. Nobody does. Because I'm not in as bad a shape as Miss Christine. As far as what's going on with her and details, that's not my place to speak out about. Jinkies, I'm going to tell you for the last time, those voice calls that you sent me, I shared it to the girls to let them know how you felt, that you were hurt. Okay? And you were going through a lot. And I explained to the girls after they heard the recordings. I said, that woman has a lot on her plate. A lot. I even told you to your face, Jinkies, that you had a lot on your plate. Nobody used shit against you. You brought all this circus on yourself by coming in our group chat a week or 2 ago, running your mouth about Bubbles, asking Sherry for money. That was none of your business. Bottom line, cutthroat. None of your business. What do you not understand about that? That is just like me running out there and telling every Tom, Dick, and Harry. She went and tried to borrow money from Sherry. That ain't none of my business. I don't give a damn. I don't care if Tom, Dick, and Harry asked her. It is none of our business. Miss Chewy showed all the receipts last night of everything between Bubbles and Sherry. The text messages between the two of them. I didn't get to read them because I fast forward went through it. Auntie Sherry, I asked you one time, and that was in January when my bank account got hacked for $1,100. I asked you for it. And what did you tell me? I asked you for $500 damn dollars. I know exactly what happened. And you told me that you can't save the world. And you told me Jinkies has asked you to borrow money. Now, don't lie, because I remember that conversation as good as my bald-headed ass is sitting here. I know what was said in January on the phone call to you, Sherry. And when you told me that you can't save the world, you can't help me, I respected that and left you alone. And then Shirley calls you and tested you. So she says, do you really believe Ann's got cancer? And your response to her, Sherry, was no. Well, what did you see Thursday on my mother effing live? What did you see? What did any of you see? Let me close my window before my damn neighbor comes over here and want to know why I'm hollering. What did you see? If you haven't seen it yet, go back and watch it. Thursday morning at 10:40 or 11 o'clock, whatever damn time it was, I did a live at my cancer treatment center showing just like this. And then you watch my nurse, his hands, take me up and put the needle in. And you saw the cords, you saw the bags of the pre-meds and the chemo meds and the Betrayal shot. And then I got off and took a nap. I'm there for 5 freaking hours. And I feel like crap when I get out of there. But I drive myself there and I drive myself home. I'm doing the best I can to fight my cancer by my damn self. And now on top of it, which some of my friends that are in this chat know what my new health issue is. And they didn't hear it from me. They heard it from my damn doctor. So I'm not lying about the new issue either. And I don't know what's going to become of that. Indiana girl, I'm calm. I'm okay. I've took all my medicine today. I'm nice and calm. I take my own damn self to my chemo treatments. Yes, when I leave there, I'm weak as hell. I am very weak. But I make it a point to get my ass here safe. And I come straight home. And what do? I lay down and take a nap. Because it's the only thing I can do when I'm weak and I'm sick. I don't care. I understand. Auntie Sherry, I know you ain't talking about me. I did not text you for a friend of yours to receive money. I ain't never. So you better clarify that. Who blocked you, Juicer? Well, then, Sherry, if you don't know her and you're not going to send money to someone you don't know, why did you send her $200 for that painting? You don't know if that painting was real or fake. Just saying. Thank you, my wrench. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I'm a very, very strong, independent, hard-headed, stubborn, bald-headed ass old lady. And as long as I can be active, I will drive myself to my appointments. I will get out there on my zero turn and cut this yard, dig my weeds out of my flower bed and plant flowers and take care of this house on my freaking own. Go ahead, Jinkies. I don't give a rat's ass if you're live or not. I could care less. The only thing about it, I can't cut my yard and work in it if it's sun shining. I have to wait until it's a cloudy day. Because with the chemo treatments that I am now getting, I definitely cannot be in the sun. Tammy, a little bit, I agree with you. It is very sad all of this has happened. And there's one person that started this circus. One person. Because of jealousy. I'm not getting upset, Shani. I'm okay, honey. I appreciate everybody worrying about me. I'm okay. I'm fine. I've just had enough, heard enough, saw enough, know enough that it's sickening. It's sickening how people are doing people. These YouTube streets, it's not supposed to be like that. We are supposed to be covering nice things, fun things, happy things, stuff that makes you laugh. Or either the ones that do the true crime, giving you knowledge about that. Not this he said, she said, grammar screw bullcrap. I'm so sick of it. Hey, Lady 7-Up, I hope you're doing okay, honey. I think about you a lot. Excuse me, y'all, for coughing. Hey, Nikita. I don't know who you are, but hello. I'll be right back, y'all. Let me get a refill. I just don't understand what's wrong with people. Why? Why? Why does the horror, the horrible things have to come out of y'all's mouth about other people? If you don't know somebody, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Wait until you get to know them. You know, I spent a whole damn week with Turtle Talk and her husband out there in Nashville last summer. And I tell you what, I had the best time of my life with them two. I got to know them. They got to know me. And we just had a blast. If you don't know somebody, keep your friggin' mouth shut until you get to know them. And Auntie Sherry, you sit up there on panels and you just talk. And you don't care what comes out of your mouth. And you do tell lies. Because you're drinking and smoking and you don't pay attention what the hell you say. It's sickening. You claim you love everybody. There's a big difference out there if you love everybody. You don't sit there and tell lies on them. You don't counteract and say something different on one channel and then go on another one. You don't show your freaking boobs on YouTube. You act like a damn lady. I want to know why in the hell, Auntie Sherry, you told Shirley you didn't believe I had cancer. Why? Why are you so two-faced? Maybe Bubbles don't want to go on panels. Have you ever thought about that, Sherry? No, Turtle Talk, there is a lady in here named Nikita. Well, if you don't know somebody, then shut your trap. Shiny, you're correct. You know exactly who it was. Now, Anita Casey's in here, which is Bubbles' best friend. And nobody wants anything from you, Sherry. Everybody has learned you. Don't call me, don't send me nothing, don't mess with me, especially. Because I've learned a lot about you in the last few days. Hey, Eve. I'm about to share my link, but Sherry, I'm telling you right now, you're not coming up. You are not coming up. After you showed your boob on my channel, I text you on this telephone and I told you I was very mad. You will never, ever come up on my panel again. You're not going to embarrass me and disrespect me and the people that are sitting in my chat or the people that are watching from the bushes. That will never, ever happen again. Don't sit there and tell me, Auntie Sherry, you did not mean to when you did the same damn thing over on Daisy's channel. Don't try me like that. I didn't watch it, but somebody sent me the screenshot, and I went back and watched it. I could not believe it. Hey, Sylvia, what the hell is not happening? Yes, Tammy, we're, she is. It's just like when I got accused of every damn thing in the book. Everybody is checking on me a year ago or last summer when I got called a scammer, left and right. Shh. Idiots. And now I'm called orphan little scammy. I'm not an orphan, by all means. Look here, Matt Sale, get your fat ass out of here, because you ain't got nothing to say. I'm not a grifter. I don't ask nobody for nothing. You know what you did. You're the one that went to my Amazon list and bought everything on there. I didn't ask you to do that. You're the one that sent me all them cash apps. I didn't ask you to do it. And then you turn around and call me a scammer? Kiss the dirt that you walk on. Or go kiss some cow shit. That's what you need to do. And eat it. I'm all right, Sylvia. I'm not stressing me out. I've took all my medicine today. It's just regular kind of medicine, just whatever, cholesterol crap or whatever you call it. I'm all right. I'm fine. I don't take my nighttime medicine until later on tonight, which is the important medicine, which all my medicine's important. But I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm just getting facts out. Now, I don't give a damn what anybody else has got to say. I know what I'm talking about. I've watched the lives. One hand, Miss Chewy's trying to tell the truth and show proof. And the other hand, Jinkies is countersuing it and telling lies. Putting everybody down. I have to take 5 a day, my ranch. Which the cancer pharmacy made a mistake last week and they didn't deliver my chemo pills to the treatment center Thursday. I got to pick them up tomorrow. So I'm angry about that. It wasn't my fault they made a mistake. It's their stupidity, not mine. I didn't do anything wrong. Their courier lost a little paper that I signed saying I received it. So that ain't my fault. My last pills 3 weeks ago. He or she lost it, not me. You want to keep your face up there?
I'm sorry about my coughing.
That's all right.
Can you hear?
I'll do it.
Can you hear it?
Yes, ma'am. It's okay. It's okay.
Brooks, the only thing I had against you is because of what you did over at Miss Ann, so it's going to take me a little while to trust you anymore. Because you screwed over Miss. No, not Bubbles. Brooks. I keep calling her Dumpling. I have a hard time trusting her right now, so it's going to take me a bit to trust her.
Okay. Well,
She's that's the only one I have issues with.
Okay. That's between you and her, honey.
Right. I told her that.
Okay.
I said she's got to earn my trust back. I mean, people, break their trust. I mean, it just takes a little bit. But no, I have Bubbles. It's a sweetie. I've talked to her at 3 o'clock this morning just because I was so worried about her. She was so heartbroken. And that, I mean,
the things that were said about her was just outrageous.
I'm not a stranger to Miss Ann, Brooks. Really, I've been with Miss Ann for a long time. I just don't really speak out.
I'm Miss Ann.
And I've been with her since the beginning of her channel. But I've known what happened to her, and I know what people's done to her. And just let me have my time, okay, Dumpling? Let me win the trust back. It's just going to take me a little bit.
Well, if y'all two want to talk about it, Brooks can come up here. She's welcome to come up here.
No, I'm fine. No, this is your channel. You go on with yours. I just wanted to make sure that she knew. It's just going to take me a little bit.
In the middle of it, because what the problem is between you and her is none of my business.
Yeah, that's the only thing I had.
Discuss it, y'all can. Crime mobsters, no, I am not a grifter. If I'm a grifter,
no, I'm not. I'm a female.
Right now, am I?
I'm just old.
No, I got groceries.
She's not drifting. What are you guys doing? All right, Dumpling. I'm going to believe you. I'm just, it's just going to take every little bit. Miss Ann, I think you muted yourself.
I didn't mute. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I was listening to you. Let me address this. Crime mobsters, I am not a grifter. If I was grifting, I'd have my Cash App up here begging for money. Okay? I don't need any money. All my bills are paid. I got 2 huge freezers in my kitchen. I've got a refrigerator full of food with the freezer above full of food. And I got another backup refrigerator that I use for a dry storage.
All right, I'm going to start grifting.
A cabinet in there with 4 or 5 shelves full of canned goods. I don't need no money for nothing. My dogs got food. They've got their medicine. I just bought them collars the other day. That they're called shock collars, but I do not shock them.
I would say, do they hurt the dogs? Because
on it.
I
Now,
sound like a guy to them, and I have the walking pneumonia, so it doesn't help either. But we're almost at the end of that.
there's the little remote control. It's beep,
Hey,
vibration,
baby.
and shock. And this is one of the colors right here. This is Wheezy's. I took it off because he wasn't feeling good. I don't ask for money. I don't need the friggin' crap. I got money sitting in my bank right now, $105. If I need something, I'll use my debit card to get it. I don't need anything. I am fine.
Thank you, India girl. Appreciate.
The only
Oh,
time I
baby.
needed money was when I first started cancer and I had that cut on my leg and was having to go back and forth to Statesboro every single Wednesday for 18 weeks in a row to get it packed by the wound care doctor. You people know, some of you people know where I live. I was going to cancer treatment in Pembroke, from Bloomingdale to Pembroke, 20 miles, every other Tuesday, and every other Thursday, and every single Wednesday, from June to December to cancer, from July to January for the wound care doctor. I needed help for gas. That's the only time I asked for frickin' money.
Miss Ann, you shouldn't have to explain yourself. They know. They just want to raise your temper up. Don't let them get to you.
It don't matter.
Bubbles, don't let them get to you either. It's not worth it, honey.
Stressing me out. They ain't stressing my ass
These
out.
people aren't worth it. The root of all of this fighting is money. And I mean, it is. It's Sherry says one thing and she goes behind and says another thing. Sherry can't keep her story straight, and that's what the whole problem is.
Exactly. And like
And that's
I
why
said, to begin with, when I started this live, Jinkies brought this circus to our group
exactly.
chat, bitching about Brandy, asking Sherry for money. Was it any of Jinkies' business?
No, it's nobody's business. It was between Jinkies. I mean, Sherry and Bubbles.
Bubbles and Sherry.
That's what I meant. I didn't mean to throw Jinkies in there.
Put her lips in it.
No, she didn't. I don't know why Jinkies thinks it's her.
Jinkies is afraid that her banker, is going to be giving out her money.
Well, her banker don't keeps it up. She
told me in that phone call in January when I called her and asked her to help me out. And she told me she couldn't save the world. She said, I got Jinkies asking me for money, and I got several other people. Now, Sherry, if you lie about that, you're the worst person I ever knew in my entire life. You said it.
Yeah, she's lied about a lot. I tried to warn people, but I had to let them find out for themselves. I've caught her in so many of them that.
Oh yeah, we all have.
And I just washed my hands over her. I'm done with her. I can't forgive her for what she's done to Brandy or to a lot of people. Sherry, nobody needs your grubby money. We're not worried about.
Hang on a minute, Tammy. Juicer, I'm not worried about it. Let her. Whatever floats her damn ass boat. She wants to sit over there and talk about me, let her. She ain't doing nothing but lying in the first damn place.
That's all they're going to do is talk about trash about everybody. I mean, I love Jinkies, don't get me wrong, but right now I can't because she's with Sherry, and I can't do it.
Hey, Eddie.
I've been staying away from YouTube. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too, Tammy.
Bubbles, I agree with you 1,000%. Don't worry. My character has been attacked and defamed too. All over the place. You know? My name is local because of that fat ass Matt Sell. Yeah.
He was just in your chat too.
Yeah, I know he was. He's running his mouth, thinks he's some big goddess, going around telling everybody all kind of crap about me. So what, fat ass? Do I need to lower myself to your standards, Matt Sell, and show proof of lawsuits against you and how you're doing people? Shit. I'm not
don't lower your standards.
I am not that type. I don't give a rat's ass. But I got things cooking on the stove for his ass. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got things cooking.
Excuse me. Sorry.
What's up, Eddie? Eddie.
Sorry, I had to step away, Miss Ann. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
I'm back.
What's up?
Not a whole lot. I'm just seeing everything, going down. It's wild.
Damn right.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I step away from everything for a few weeks. And all of a sudden, the circle is just
broken.
Yeah.
Because of one person.
Yeah, but I stayed away for a month. And I come back and this is what happened. I said, oh.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. I mean, Jinkies can sit over there and talk about me all she damn wants. She can show proof of whatever she wants to show. I don't give a rat's ass. I know exactly what has been said and done. She brought all this to the table first. Bottom line, in a private group, I was in that group. I listened to her bitch about Bubbles, asking Sherry for money for the 50th time. Why is it Jinkies' business of what
it's nobody's business, to be honest.
Yeah, it's nobody's business who asks who for money. Nobody's.
No. Sherry should never have said anything. That was between Sherry and Brandy. Oh, I think everybody learned a hard lesson about Sherry, huh?
I've been dealing with drama in my own, with my own channel, and other creators that I know.
Yeah, I've been over the locales.
So I come over. Well, they're full of drama.
You're right. They are. I go through the milkers.
Oh man.
Wicked West, you're okay, honey.
Hey, Wicked West. Nice to see you, honey.
You can watch. You catch up, or you can watch the replay, whatever you want. But of course, Jinkies is over there doing a live with my name and her title. I don't give a rat's ass. Whatever floats her damn boat. It just goes. She's pissed off because I wouldn't let her up here on my panel. I don't give a damn. She ain't coming up here. And
does anybody know how Miss Chewy's doing? She was a wreck last night.
She got her a good night's rest. She's fine.
And she went fishing, didn't she? Her daughter was supposed to pick her up to go fishing.
Not really sure about that part.
I hope so, because she looked a mess.
She's relieved that all of this was let out on her channel. And, so.
Bubbles is the one that gave me this picture of my mom. She made the picture for me. I treasure it.
Did my sister reach out to you, Miss Ann?
No, you're going to have to message me her name.
I'll send you her contact info.
Yeah, you were supposed to the other day. You never did.
I sent your contact info to her.
Okay, well, just send it to me in a private message.
I will. I will.
Because I have deleted some requests because I didn't have a clue. So whatever. I hope
I was supposed to do a live stream a few weeks ago, shaving my head at the barbershop for Miss Ann. Because I told her when she shaved her head, I'd shave mine. Because I had a really big mohawk. And it was too long for it to stand up. But it was long enough to put it in a ponytail. So I shaved my head.
Sure did. And I appreciate that.
So
you look familiar.
And then, well, I used to be on a true crime channel, a panel guest. And then I started my own channel called All Things Serious. And I recently changed it to Well, the Thing Is. Because not every live stream I do is serious.
Right.
So, but I'm an advocate for mental health. Huge
that's
advocate.
awesome.
So
we definitely need those around.
Yeah.
There's so many people that need it. Believe me, Brandy, I treasure this picture every day. I'm going to put it on a big frame cardboard hanging on my wall.
You're correct, Wicked West. That is so damn true. Thank you, crime monsters.
So I had Miss Ann up on panel Friday because I saw the video, the live she did on Thursday. I believe it was Thursday, right?
Yes, it was Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah. I had her up on my panel Friday. It was Friday. And I found out that same day.
I don't think it was Friday.
It was the same day you did your live, isn't it?
Thursday was when I did my live.
It had to have been Friday.
I don't know when it was. It might have been over the weekend. I don't know. You know.
Yeah. Well, I found out my sister called me. Well, she didn't call me. I called her. And she was telling me, she's like, yeah, I had a mass removed and found out that I have cancer. And I'm like, yeah, dude. You know, so H. Davis said it was Friday. So that just put got my friend over here fighting cancer. Now I find out my sister has it.
No, I'm sorry.
So
cancer sucks. I just learned Curvy had breast cancer stage 4.
Damn.
I just learned it yesterday. She's Jinkies' friend, so we'll see if Jinkies. Supposed to be Jinkies' friends. I hate cancer. I really hate it.
But
well, Anita, you're blessed to have a friend like Bubbles. Believe me. I'm glad she was there for you.
I have a new saying. I used to say it when I heard it, but now I say it every live I do. It's, I'm going to cuss, Miss Ann. # fuck cancer.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So.
You're blessed to have her, Anita. Anybody that has Bubbles in her life is blessed. She's so talented and so sweet. And yes, I do worry about her because I woke up at 3 this morning worrying about her. Oh, she's on the phone.
Yep.
You are. Don't let anybody come between your friendship.
I was on. See, I wasn't live. It was funny how I met Miss Ann, right? You know, I have a channel. When I'm not streaming, I go around other channels and I show support. And I was just watching Miss Ann one day, and I just liked the channel, and been friends with her ever since. You know, before the whole bashing, during the bashing, and I think it's curved a lot. You know, but I've always been in support of Miss Ann.
I appreciate that.
You know,
Hey, Sue.
That's right, Nita. They just wish they were.
Hey, Riff Kelly. Yeah.
I think that's gonna be my next probably tattoo on my forearm. Is that exact word?
No, I would never. I don't like tattoos, so I'm not.
I got a lot of tattoos, Miss Ann. I love them.
Yeah, I know you do. I don't. I don't care for them.
I
got
gotta
an
get one
angel.
with my mom on it. But
I got an angel on my right forearm, right? My grandmother, before she passed away from cancer, she had painted this angel, and it was the last angel she painted. And she had it hanging up on the wall. And there's actually a picture of her holding the angel that she painted. So I took a picture of that angel and I had it tattooed on my forearm in memory of her.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So
I never. That's a good idea, though. I've been trying to think one appropriate for my mom, but
something that meant a lot to her.
her remote cat. She had loved cats that battery operated and meowed. She had dementia. She was in a nursing home, so those cats were like live to her, but they meant the world to her.
Even before dementia?
What's that?
Were cats important to her before she got sick?
No, it was after she had gotten a nursing home with dementia. They were very important to her. No, otherwise she loved her fishing and everything else. But,
So she loved the fish.
oh yeah, she was an avid fisher and poker. She liked to play poker. Yeah, she was a poo shark too. I was like,
I
damn,
got
okay, my mom's got it.
an idea of a tattoo for you.
My dad was pretty easy, but
it'll take up your whole arm.
Hey, you two. Hey, you two. Can I get y'all two to mute because I want to play a recording?
sure.
Okay.
And I'll explain this before I play it, and I hope everybody can hear it. This recording is the one that I recorded Shirley. And this is when I wanted to know why she was saying things about me to the other girls. So I'm going to play it, and I hope all of y'all can hear it. Hey. I got off the phone with Chewy. What was going on? We just talked a little bit what I said to you and what you said to them, and I told her why
she's not blocked from texting me. She's blocked from Facebook. And I told her I'm walking away to get a peace of mind. I said, you guys don't know how many times Matthew attacked just me and my husband alone. This had nothing to do with you guys, really, about when I came out on Buddy's channel. And I felt like you guys are sometimes, you call us all friends, but yet behind the scenes we're treated bad. And I said, number one, I told Ann she needs to continue to do her YouTube, earn extra money so she can get things she really wants or save her money or maybe go on another trip or whatever it should be and not worry about what anybody says. And then I said, Ann, the only thing you said was not to give Ann any money. You told me that yourself, and we talked. And then I said, other than that, I told Ann, you and Jinkies never said nothing bad about her. Just don't give her money. Jinkies never said that. So that's no lie. And I said, those girls didn't give me a chance. They asked the question why I went up there. They felt all of them were going to be attacked. And I said, look, some of those girls don't even have a YouTube. How could they be attacked? She goes, yeah, true, right? And I said, I'm not a hateful person. I just like when I asked Ann one day, we were talking, and I said, I was trying to find out why a second group was made when we already had one. And I had asked them, are you going to add Ann? Chewy didn't say nothing. Jinkies was at work. The others said no because of their reasons, which we kind of talked about yesterday. And I'm sure they called me a liar, this and that. And Chewy said she didn't say nothing bad about me while you guys were talking. I did try to call you. And then I was in that group you added me on, and somebody took me off and deleted me off that group that you just added me back on. Stupid ads. I told her, I talked to a lawyer, which we did. Carl and I both talked to a lawyer. My daughter and granddaughter were there. We're getting a lawyer to fight against Matthew because Matthew said he was coming after me next to kill me, just like he did with Sherry. I don't take threats lightly when someone says they're going to kill you. They also threatened Buddy that day. I went up on panel and the day before to hurt him. How far are they going to go before they really kill one of us off? And, we just had a long talk, and I just told Chewy, this has nothing to do with her or Jinkies. And I told her, I said, I regretted doing certain things because when I felt like everybody that day was ganging up on me, and I did something nice out of the kindness of my heart for somebody that I cared about, I felt bad. Well, yeah, Ann told us. And I'm like, okay. But I said, I want you to enjoy your coffee stand, because technically this had nothing to do with her and Jinkies. And I told her I don't even hate none of them, because that's not a word I use. It's not something I say every hate somebody. I dislike the girls' actions and stuff. But did they add you on that group?
Yeah. Hold on a minute. I'm doing something on my accidents group. I'm checking something.
My nose itches.
Alright.
So anyways, I asked Julie what you said about me.
Okay, so I got a question for you to move, Weezy.
Okay?
And I want to know the truth, because we do tell the truth.
Yes?
Why did you tell the girls that I asked you for $700 for clothes for Palamas Care?
For clothes?
Yeah? $700.
No, but I said, no, I didn't say clothes. Remember when we were looking at the washer and dryer and I told you I talked to Carl? Probably machines, clothes machines.
Okay.
Remember we talked about that?
Yeah.
And we both priced them a set, and that's where that came from.
Okay. Well, I got another question. Hang on, I got a headache. My mind just went blank. The hell?
And I told you I played into a lot of their stuff, and I lied because I wanted to hear what they had to say about you. So go ahead.
I'm trying to remember what the other question was. Damn. Why did you tell them my private message, Carl, and asked him for money?
No, I said. Oh, fuck. See, they're getting it all fucked up. Do you remember the day Carl was going to work and you asked him on your birthday for some Benjamins?
And I was just cutting up.
And I didn't take it serious neither. And I said,
because I was talking directly to
no,
you.
I didn't say you said it in the message. That's a goddamn lie. Now I said I was on the phone with one day with her and I told her about her check coming for her birthday. And usually if I say I'm sending something, I am sending something. And she got it. And I said, Carl was going to work. And you yelled out. And I said, too late, Carl walked out the door. That's what that was about.
All right. You also said, God, why does my mind keep going blank?
There was a couple of things that I lied about just to get them to talk. Yeah, and I agree with that. I'll tell you if I lied or not.
Well, you can't be lying and doing that.
No, when I was talking to them, the way they were talking about you, and it was not Chewy, and it was not Jinkies, when I was asking the questions why you weren't added on, and then they say something, so I kind of blend in with it, and I told you I said a couple of things, and I told you yesterday it wasn't true. Some things were not true. I told you the honest truth yesterday.
Well, all of this has got to stop because we're all grown.
I told Chewy the same thing, and I even said that to you. The bullshit's got to stop behind the scene, even. Because it's not fair to your friends when you treat them bad.
Well, when you're picking
No, I
What?
didn't pick.
No.
No, they picked first, and I blended in with their conversation. And I told you I lied about a couple of things, but they didn't. Maybe that's some of the stuff they didn't hear. But I told you what I said, and I told you yesterday. There's some things I lied about so they would keep talking. And I held it in, and then when you asked me what if they said stuff about you, then I went, and then I told you the truth. They were talking about you.
But you wouldn't tell me. You said, wait a minute, hold up. When I asked you, you said I'm not going to go into details and tell you.
Because I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
It ain't going to hurt my feelings. You know what hurts my feelings?
When you first asked me this long time ago, when they made that group, I said, no, I don't want to say anything because I don't want to be the one to hurt your feelings. I did say that.
Yo, I'm 68 years old. I've been through a hell of a lot.
Everybody else has hurt your feelings. Everybody else talked you down and shit, and I got tired of it. And when you asked me yesterday, I told you what I knew.
Well, I'm 68 years old. I've been through a hell of a lot in my lifetime.
I'm going to be 63. And I'm telling you, just like me and Chewy talked, and she said, I want you to know I didn't say nothing bad about you in this group today. And I said, yeah, I was going to go in there when I seen Ann was in there. And then I left it alone because you said you were going to go talk to them. But some of the girls did say some things. I blended in. I told you that I said
but you
some
would
things.
not tell me what they said. And I asked you, and you said, no, I'm not going to talk about it.
Well, they need to tell you themselves. Those girls need to tell you themselves.
Somebody needs to tell me something.
No, it was mainly the reason why they didn't want you in the group.
They didn't want me in the group because they didn't want to hear me talking about, God dang, that damn cord just
They
scared
didn't want to hear you repeating yourself about the cancer.
No, Matthew and them.
I was just going to say that. And they were worried that day you were going to go online when you were upset and you were telling us you were going to go over there. And you didn't. You didn't bring up a live. So that was good. But when you're
I told them tonight I was going to do a live and I was going to call them all out. And I didn't care.
Yeah, but
because
the thing is, they need to be nicer even to me because they knew I knew what I knew. And I told Chewy that it's unfair. Even when I was trying to talk, they overtalked me, asked me questions. When I tried to answer, the next girl would jump in. And it's like, how could I get a word in there when they were attacking me? Jinkies told me, she said, she called me, I want you to come back in because I'm the one that started this group. I really care about you. Come back. And I told Chewy, because of what Matthew did, has nothing to do with the group. I'm fighting back with Matthew and I'm taking it further. I'm going into court. When I get back from this trip, I leave in the morning, 2 a.m. And I've already talked to a lawyer, and I said, when I went there, I was letting this person know what has been done to people, and I shouldn't have said names, I should have said people, and Matthew texted me. I have a text that he's coming after to kill me. I take that word seriously, even though other people don't. I do.
how did he text you?
Facebook. Because he heard me come up online and say, when I said my name is Sherry Weston. And then he came out on his channel and said, whatever the fuck name she wants to use. I kept changing it because I told you guys, my first Facebook got hacked. We checked it out who hacked it because Facebook found out. Matthew hacked my Facebook. several times. He hacked, and I told you once, Matthew hacked my Facebook. I had to make a new one. Now, what I told...
I watched Buddy's thing when you were up there, and you did mention me and my cancer, Dumpling, and Jinkies.
Yeah, I admit that. I do admit that. I shouldn't have brought people's
But
names
you told me the other night you didn't mention nobody's name except Jinkies.
No, I didn't mention names on other panels I've been on. And I told everybody, watch Buddies. I brought names out. And I shouldn't have did that. See, you guys got to pay attention when I'm saying something. I don't have nothing to lie about. I have nothing to gain. I'm well off. I don't have no worries. And I'm not going to be attacked by Matthew and all his little minions. And I don't expect people to attack the people I care about. And that's why I held a lot of stuff in. And it wasn't my place to say certain things. They have to come out and tell you why you weren't invited there, you know, and you did that, which is good. Now, I hope you can remain friends with them, because I'm going to be remaining friends with a few of them that I've talked to behind the scene. Other than that, I'm not going into I'm advised not to go into anybody's panels, go up on panels, or text in any of these panels until I go into court.
All right.
I will truly the same thing tonight. I will watch you guys from a distance, but I cannot go up on panels. I can't type because it'll make me look like I'm in attack mode just the same as them.
All right. One of my local friends just texted me there's a bad accident. I got to get off of here and see what all that's about.
Yeah, so you know what I know, and I'm glad you kind of repaired this with them, and I hope it stays repaired because you didn't deserve to be there.
I was not mad that you bought Logan stuff. I was not mad. I never asked. There's some, the souvenirs that you were on a trip, and supposedly I said, why didn't you give me the $400 instead of spending it on souvenirs? What's that about? I didn't ever tell you that. You told them girls that I got mad because you spent $400 on souvenirs. And
I never said that. I never said that, Ann.
Well, let me take care of this accident.
All right, I'm going to call Chewy back.
All right, I'll talk to you after a while.
All right. Goodbye.
All right, bye.
Love you.
Love you, bye.
Okay, y'all. So that was a recording on my phone of me and Shirley. The same one that's over on Jinkies right now telling all kind of lies about me and everybody else. I recorded. I called her on a video chat on Facebook and recorded our conversation. Did y'all hear all the shit she was saying? She ain't nothing but a liar. Now she's over there on Jinkies talking about I'm going up there on Matthews. But yet she's taking him to court because he threatened to unalive her. There we go. Y'all heard it. Yes, I recorded her because I was told that she went into the chat with the girls and said some things about me and I needed to question her. So I did. I called her. I questioned her. Y'all heard every word of that whole conversation. I recorded it. I didn't tell her I was recording it. But Jinkies told her last night when in the past, Jinky has told me, I'm not going to tell her. I'm not going to tell her. And Jinkies did. And then Shirley sent me a message. And when she did, she said, this person is not available or messenger. So when I heard it last night, or I read it, I hit block and blocked her on my Facebook. Well, today she deleted the message. Too late, honey. because I saved it of what she said. All right, hold on a minute, Juicer.
When Juicer and them get up here, I'm gonna drop down, Miss Ann.
All right, sweetie.
Yeah, while I was muted, ran out of water pressure. I had to go with my air compressor and put air in the tank because I have a well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mab, it's a whole bunch of damn drama and bull crap, and I've been thrown in it like I need to be thrown in it. Lies are being said about me, and it's not true. I'm over here dealing with my house, my truck, my yard, and taking care of my business. I don't need all this bullshit. Hold on.
What up, man?
Not a whole lot. How are you?
I'm good. That's a nice haircut you got there. Crew cut or what? So what's up? So what's up with all of this? What's up with all of this drama, man?
Let me explain to you. Okay.
Yeah, explain. You got cancer, I know.
I have cancer.
You got cancer, me too.
Shower, my hair falls out and stops up my drain. Okay.
I shave my head too, though. My head too, though. Look.
So it's best for me to keep my head shaved while I've got cancer, so I don't have to call a plumber again. I don't have extra money for a plumber.
I got you. So what's up with all of this? What's up with all of this drama that your girl's creating?
What?
I said, what's up with all of this drama that your girl's creating for you?
Well, I honestly don't think you're included in it. It's none of your business.
I mean, I'm not even a messenger. I just want to know why does your girl keep creating all of this drama?
You were on Jinkies a while ago.
I'm still on Jinkies. I'm still on
okay,
Jinkies.
Good for you. But you're playing back and forth. And
I'm not playing back and forth. I'm not here to be nice.
You are. Don't play me.
No, I'm not here to be nice.
Well, then bye. Jack fucker. Excuse my language, ladies and gentlemen.
Should have let me up with him.
Well, I did.
Hi, Eddie.
I don't know who that is.
Bye.
Hi, Eddie.
What's up, Juicer? How you doing?
Trying to be nice to somebody, and he wants to be a butthole. Well, goodbye, because I'm not that type of person to put up with bullshit off of idiots.
Nobody's going to let you back up. So go away, stalker. Anyways, they're over there lying about everybody. Shirley especially. Supposedly, we kicked her out of that chat, which that didn't happen. You know exactly how it happened. And that is, we started asking her about going on a different panel and saying a bunch of crap and putting our names in it. And she said she never did that. She lies more than you even know. Okay? And for the record, I'm going to say it one more time. I am not gay. Yes, I'm a very good friend to people. Carson, I'm a good friend to Carson. I will do anything to help her out if she needs it. Okay? Stop saying that I'm fucking gay. Diamonds is over there thinking that she's Jinkies' best friend and saying a bunch of crap on the thing. And because, you know, we can't go up there and talk to her because even though she told us to come over there and talk to her, she blocked every single one of us except you.
What's happened?
And little leg nut come up acting stupid just now, talking about I'm not here to be nice. And I said, okay, goodbye.
Why?
What does he want? Play back and forth with me. Goodbye.
What is he? What did he?
Playing back and forth. He's a 6th grader.
But if he didn't come up to be nice, what the heck did he want? If he wants some personal photos from my personal life, he can come ask me for them. But one thing we're not going to sit over here and do is share any kind of personal crap about any of those ladies over there because we aren't that type of people. He needs to come ask me for something he wants to use against me.
He wanted
So what
to
did he
know what
want
all
from
this
you?
drama was about between us girls. I said, I don't think it's none of your business. You're not included.
He already knows. He was on Jinkies' panel like
I
3
know he's
times.
been over there. I saw it on my phone. I
He's
don't
a
really give a
stalker.
rat's
You know what
ass.
he's here for.
And I
Oh,
know
Diamond's over there talking shit about me too, saying that I want to lick your you know what.
Juicer, I think Diamond, dang it. I think Diamonds is a little bit misconstrued in this situation because we got to think of who the heck she was dealing with. We were sure misconstrued. I want to say one thing about Shirley Lee. So we told her to quit. Oh crap! Sorry, can you hear me now?
barely.
Yeah,
You got some noise there. Let me say one thing for a minute. Mab, you'll have to go back and watch the beginning of my live so you can pick up what the hell is all going on, okay? All right.
We told
Roll
Shirley
your
Lee.
windows up, Brooks. Roll your windows up.
They're up. You're connected to my car, that's why I can't get it to connect to my phone. I mean, I can't get it to disconnect. We told Shirley Lee that to stop sending you money, and we told you everything we told her. And the reason for that, I don't know about Miss Chewy. That's her. Like, I'm not gonna speak for her, but every time Shirley came in chat or video, voice, group call, whatever, she would be complaining. I gave Miss Ann this much for her birthday or Christmas or whatever. She won't show me proof of what she bought with it. If she doesn't start showing me proof, then I'm done. Blah blah blah. Okay, stop sending her money, Shirley. That's all you have to do. Stop sending her money. And then when she'd hang up, I'd tell them, I hope that woman never sends me any money, because if you send me money, you better not expect to see the proof of what it was spent on.
There it is.
We told Miss Ann everything that was said about her.
And told her I bought myself an indoor grill, and I showed her the receipt, which is right there.
Yeah, you did that.
50 for Christmas, 50 for my birthday. That might as well say $100, and that is the total of the indoor grill. There it is.
You told
her proof.
You did that after all the complaining to us.
Yeah.
Do you guys know
I don't
I'm the
understand.
ringleader of all of this?
Hold on, one at a time, Eddie. What, Juicer?
Do you know that I'm the ringleader of all of this?
Nah.
You know that this happens in every friend group I have. No, this is why I haven't been going live. For some reason, people want to put my real life on YouTube. If I didn't have kids to worry about, that's fine. Whatever. Bring in the money from the drama, honey, okay? But I got kids. All they want to do is bring up my real life and drag it through the mud, and it scares me. I'm a mother. I mean, they've already put out addresses, names, my husband's name, his phone number. What else do they need to do? I've stayed off of YouTube for a month. I went live last night, and they're already giving the one person who's trying to damage my whole life info that he doesn't need to have. But I'm the reason in all of this. I mean, I'm not trying. I'm just saying, like, people need to refocus.
Well, I just played the recording of me and Shirley from my last one. She clearly said in there, and everybody heard it, that she has an attorney and she's going after Matthew. And now she's over on Jinkies saying, well, Matthew, and I'm going up on his panel. I'm all buddy with him, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, you don't even know what the hell you're doing anymore. Because you can't keep up with your lies.
The person that told Shirley anything about Matthew was who, Miss Ann? Who was that?
Jinkies?
Jinkies, rumor has it. Yes, thank you. That's the person that has been obsessed with Matthew all of this time. Told us, don't worry, you can strike him, you can do this, you can do that. She is sitting up there lying through her teeth. She has receipts for some of the stuff. Not everything, because a lot of
Jinkies
it was verbal.
Shirley. Oh.
Shirley
Well,
has no fucking clue what she's talking about. I am no ringleader, first of all. I'm not gay. I'm sick and tired of people fucking saying that. Sorry, Miss Ann.
they say that because it gets to you. Because obviously, no, just come on.
Diamonds has no idea who I am. And her sitting there talking about me is crap. Daisy talking about me is crap. And they sit there, or they blocked all of us, but they tell us, oh, come on panel and talk to me. How?
You know what I don't understand? I've never heard somebody say, oh, here's a gift for your birthday. Here's a gift for Christmas. I want you to tell me what you bought.
No, not tell him. Not tell her. Show the receipt, Eddie. It was ridiculous.
It's an effing gift, man.
Oh, and
like if I give you a gift, if you call me up, right? If any of my friends call me up and say, hey, I need a few dollars, and if I have it, I'm gonna give it to them. You know what I'm saying? And whatever they spend it on, they spend it on. I'm not asking them for proof. Now, if they ask for a loan, that's a different story. Now we're talking, you're gonna pay me back.
And we all did that for each other constantly and never threw it up in each other's faces when we could.
It's just wild.
Yeah, she said that we were talking shit about Turtle Island, about Dolly and PJ, which that's not true. We know that. Shirley said,
I tell you something, they can go to PJ and Dolly with anything they want. They're not going to entertain the bull crap. They already learned how YouTube is. Let them. But Turtle Island, yeah, we probably talk crap about it. Who doesn't? Turtle Island is frustrating. Who knows? I'm home. I'm going to switch to my computer real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. What else was I going to tell you? I forgot now.
I'm not worried about all them over there. I could care less. That's the least of my concern.
They're on there lying through their damn teeth again.
Well, let them. Whatever floats their boat. You know, I've said what I wanted to say, and you know, they can say what they want to find out. They can do what they want. I don't care. You know,
you got me lost.
Well, just stay lost and don't get involved. There's a lot of people that is lost about it, and a lot of people that's upset that knows what's going on. You know, so yeah. No,
I've never heard you, Miss Ann, or Brooks or Juicer say anything bad about Turtle Island.
Never.
You guys might have talked about the people in Turtle Island, you know, but never talked bad about Turtle Island itself.
I will admit, I talked bad because of Laura's financial. And the reason I did was because everybody that we were in the Discord group with, they were all frustrated because how can anybody do anything when all the eggs are bought? I mean, she goes in there and spends so much money. But
well, look, and that's her business. Let her do what she wants.
That I was just getting into that. And Brooks said, come right out and told all of us, you have to think about it. That's Dolly and PJ's money.
Yep.
You can't get mad about it. And that's when we said, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Exactly.
And that's why we stopped.
So, you know, they're over there running their mouth saying whatever about me. I don't care about all of us, whatever. I've said everything I wanted to say at the beginning of this live, and I meant every word. Jinkies is the one that came in our group chat and brought this circus to the surface by running her mouth, bitching about
You're right,
Bubbles.
Nomad.
Because of the simple fact, Bubbles asked Sherry for some money. And the bottom line is, Jinkies is upset because she don't know Bubbles and Sherry don't know Bubbles. And hey, everybody knows.
What's the word Sherry can say is no.
Please. Everybody knows because in January, when I made a phone call to Sherry to ask her to help me out, she said, I can't save the world. Jinkies asking me to borrow money, and several other people are asking me. Right then and there, Sherry said that to me on the phone call and told me, Jinkies is asking me to borrow money or help her out and all this kind of stuff. So, Jinkies is scared that Brandy and anybody else that asks Sherry for money is taking her banker away from her. That's the bottom line.
No, Wicked.
What I was going to say is whatever conversation Bubbles and Miss Sherry have is their conversation. And if Miss Sherry chose to help Bubbles, that's Miss Sherry's choice. Okay? And if not, that's Miss Sherry's choice.
Right.
Nobody else's business.
Exactly. That's what I said at the beginning of this live when I was ranting and raving. It is nobody's business. That's between Bubbles and Sherry.
Also,
jumped in.
Miss Ann, listen, what we say, look, I was happy that Dolly was getting money from a game he was very successful in. That was very smart. I see people being frustrated with it, the players, because either way, what we talk about privately is no one's business but ours. What we say privately in private group chats, not, downing anyone's name publicly, not defaming anyone. It's private conversations. We're in America. We're allowed to have those. We don't have to explain what we've talked about privately to a soul. We're allowed to have group chats. We're allowed to have private friends. I don't understand the mindset of we're bad.
That is over there on Jinkies, just saying, there was times that me and her, every time me and her had a video call, I'd be cutting the fool, picking at her. I don't want her damn money. She's surprised. I never asked her a long time ago, and she sent me $200. Then at Christmas, she sent me $50. Then at my birthday, she sent me $50. I didn't ask her.
If everyone was held,
and she told me to take that $100 and buy something for myself and show her the receipt. And I most certainly did. And it was this indoor grill.
Miss Ann.
Showed her the receipt, which is
yeah, they already saw it, Miss Ann. They know they know.
No, but a couple of them are just coming in the chat and asking. So whatever.
The thing is, if everyone was
talking about this and that, me too, just lying through her teeth. So I don't really care.
So I don't forget.
They're claiming I'm lying.
What'd you say?
So supposedly over there, they're talking about how after she generously bought something for one of us, that the rest of us were mad. That's why we kicked her out of our chat, because we didn't get nothing either.
Who?
What?
Who?
Sherry Lee said that.
Okay.
I don't want nothing from her. You didn't want nothing from her either.
Hey, Jennifer B.
And the person that got something was because there was an Amazon wish list, and she kept telling us, no, I want to do this. Who am I going to do it for? Who am I going to do it for? All right, I'm done.
Oh no, Aunt Sherry's on PG's panel talking about the money.
I don't care.
I'm sorry, but we went live last night and strictly showed the relevant things to prove the things that they had brought out were not true. We didn't show private things. We didn't show real life things. We didn't show real life tribulations any of them were going through.
I gotta say something. Matt Sale just wrote in Jinkies chat. You know, he literally got the call. You don't think he earned it with all you guys put him through. He literally got the cops called on over his bullshit. He was called a woman beater, a pedo. He's earned his link at the least. Okay, pedo? Who called you a pedo? Shirley did. Over on Buddy's channel.
Who commented that?
Right. Okay. Yes, I called the cops on him. And I had the cop come up here on his live with me because I'm tired of the bullshit that he is doing to me. That is why. That is why the cops were called. And I'm not finished with all that. And Matt Sale, I'm not finished with you either, little buddy.
Oh, the not before last. Well, as far as it goes with Matthew, it is America. Like I said earlier, you can talk all the crap you want. I've ignored it. Don't go to the channel and watch, and you won't know what's being told. I've give up on that situation. Like, just let him be him. But I've not heard one of us call him that P name, and I wouldn't because
rappers over there saying F dumpling.
I have not heard that he has ever been arrested for that. Hey, Deborah.
Well, Auntie Sherry and Jinkies is ones that brought it out about Matthew being a wife beater.
Yep.
And they're over there kissing her ass now. So
Mad, my forehead looks concerned.
I'm
gonna
so
kick you.
In our group chat, Jinkies was the one that was talking about that, saying that he was a pedo. Do you remember that, Carson?
About what? Yes. Jinkies called him that? I don't remember that P word being talked about. I remember the wife stuff. I don't know about the P word. I know that I know that Sherry Lee said that about Matthew. That's it. That's all I remember.
On Buddy's panel, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't even watch her on his panel all the way.
I didn't either.
I did. I watched.
I guess that's where it was said.
I heard Shirley call Matthew a pedo.
Mab. You know that I will tell you this, right? That word being thrown out there on somebody that is not true, that's defamation of character.
Oh, you can get in trouble with the law for that. That's literal defamation.
I said I don't know who said Jinkies did say it in a group chat, but Shirley said Matthew was a pedo over on Buddy East Coast channel. I listened and watched it. And I just heard the recording of me and Shirley where Shirley said she's got a lawyer and Matthew hacked her and Matthew texted her and Matthew's threatening to unalive her and all this stuff. Now she's all buddy with Matthew. Boy, I tell you what.
Nomad, PJ knows about Sierra and she knows the stuff she says, and she also knows I don't have a problem showing like my message thread with that girl. Don't worry about what Sierra's going around saying.
That Sarah?
No. Sierra. But Sarah did crap her pants the other night. Did you see it?
It's Diamonds that is saying that you are.
Yeah, you know why? Because Sierra hangs out at Matthew's and she says all the stuff that I don't know what she says because I don't go over there. But I know that they all hang out at Matthews. So the stuff they hear, like me in Nashville with Dolly, right? Stuff like that. It comes from people like Sierra telling stuff she thinks or not even she knows it's a lie. She just tells it. Either way, do not underestimate PJ or Dolly. They know exactly who does what, and they won't fall for the crap that I fall for so many times.
Like I've been falling for drama lately, because I've been harboring it on my channel towards.
I haven't seen you. People. I didn't see Mab go live the other night. I'm not getting notifications.
I had you as a mod, and for some reason, you're not there no more.
As a mod? Oh, I hid my channel, remember? That time.
Oh, so you unsubscribed from my channel then?
No, it won't unsubscribe you, but it will take all the wrenches you have.
Okay, so you're gonna have to come back in the chat then.
Yeah.
When I go live.
I haven't been getting notifications from you. I'll check and make sure it's still.
I went live Friday. I
want to go hear the drama. I'm about to send you a clip of Sarah. You'll laugh. We all need some laughs these days. Jealousy is of the devil.
She also told about how you sent that one clip to Dolly of diamonds.
Yeah, I saw that a second ago. Peter Griffin.
So.
Well, Kelly Sue said last night on Jinkies that is not true that Dolly and Dumpling had a flare out there in Nashville because, like Kelly said, she stayed in the hotel room with me, and Kelly Sue was right there around all of us at the meet and greet, and that's not true. Dumpling was with her husband. You know, PJ was with Dolly.
They know.
Yeah, they just make up shit.
They know the truth. They know every time they say a lie, they know it's a freaking lie. They're not. I mean, that's the most bizarre part. How could you? Never mind. I'm just going to be quiet.
Yeah. Let them all rant and rave over there. I'm not even going. I ain't messing with them.
All right. I'm jumping down. I'm going to play some League of Exorcist. It's a mobile game. But yeah,
hey, Jennifer,
it should be real life too.
All right, I'm gonna go to your channel and I'll put notify me for Friday, okay?
Deborah, I didn't go to CrimeCon. CrimeCon was at a big convention center. Inside that convention center, they had gift shops and stuff like that. I did not pay to go into the CrimeCon events. Me and some others that did not pay, we stayed outside, went around to the gift shops and stuff. But we were all out there, yes. And then we had the meet and greet Saturday night at a restaurant, and we had a real good time. Hey, Ryan, how are you?
All right, everybody, have a good night.
All right, you too, buddy. Be good.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I don't care. Let them all say whatever they want over there. You know, they calling us liars when they damn know good and well they're lying. I ain't got nothing to lie about. Nothing. I've showed Jinkies personally paper proof of everything. And she knows I'm not lying. So she wants to agree with all them that I'm lying about anything about my past. Let them. I don't give a rat's ass. You know? All right. Hang on a minute, Mad. Because remember last time, Is that really you? All right, I got you up there on my screen. I want to make sure. You remember?
Yeah,
Where's
I
Miss
remember.
Mab? Where's
She's at
your
work.
bride? Oh, okay. All right. There we go. How you doing?
Hey,
How can
Matt.
I get in some drama?
No.
Oh, Miss Mab walked in the door.
Hey, Miss Mab.
They're saying hello. It's Miss Ann. And,
Hello, Miss Ann.
and Brooks.
Good to see you.
How you doing?
Dumpling.
Hey, Mrs. Mab.
Pumpkinhead.
Pretty smile.
Mab, without saying anything, you did hear that message I sent you a while back.
Yes.
Okay, that's it. That's all I,
My dog.
And I did a live Thursday showing me at chemo treatment.
Yeah, I saw that.
Thank you. So
You had you ended it with Benadryl, I think.
yeah.
Shani B, it's called hate bonding. It's all fake, and they'll end up blowing up on each other.
Hate bonding. That's like what do they call it when like a group of people becomes a mob mentality.
But yeah, pretty much, yeah. Hey, Grandmammy Annie, I would love to meet
Yeah, I
you
did a
too.
live last night for the first time in a long time, and we're going to start going live at least once a week. And then maybe I'll do a live in the middle of the week by myself.
Is that why we haven't gotten notifications? Because you haven't gone live?
I set it up for 3 o'clock, and then I changed it to 4 because I was pressure washing my dump truck. And
What'd you go live about?
we talked about tariffs, illegal immigration, and then Elevated Truth came up on panel, and we just shot the shit for about an hour with him. So it was fun.
I didn't listen to you. I was typing. What'd you go live about? I'm sorry.
Immigration and tariffs.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to explain what tariffs are, the history of them, how we could, what it's all about and why it's good.
I don't know what that is.
The tariff, it's what Trump's doing to all the other
Oh,
countries.
yeah. I got you
He
now.
basically just came up and said, I'm going to tariff every country in the world so it makes it zero. Because we already have a bunch of tariffs on us from other countries like China, the EU, Japan, Korea, all the people. So he just matched the tariffs that they already have against us to make it zero. And everybody's running around with their hair on fire, just because of that. So it's basically he wants to have free trade instead of everybody coming into our market and making bank off of us.
Oh, God.
And everybody else, and we get sucking hind tit because we don't have tariffs on anyone.
Yep.
Jackie, why is it your business who's on my panel?
Oh, Jackie was in Jinkies chat asking for info. I have her blocked. I can't see her. Or I don't know why I can't see her.
Said, because I got it on my phone.
Oh, she's in Jinkies. She was asking for info on Miss Chewy's husband. All they want is real life info to dig into and destroy.
Mab's on ends. So
What? What's going on?
Jinkies rumors.
A bunch of damn drama, crazy bunch of people. They all just, I don't know.
My jaw's doing better.
Oh, lordy.
Yeah, you need to do another live about that, Matt, because that would be something that'd be interesting to, learn more about. Yeah, about the immigration and all that.
Yeah. I'm going to start doing lives about things I'm passionate about, regardless of whether they're controversial or not. Most people don't go into politics or religion or any of that stuff, but
Kind Kim, I appreciate that, but I'm okay. I don't like them scarves. It's, it's fixing to be really
I'll be
hot.
right back.
I don't mind walking around bald headed. It don't bother me one doggone bit. but I appreciate you offering that. Thank you.
Oh.
That was sweet, but I'm fine. I've got
Good
a
night,
hat
Klein.
here.
Miss
Brooke,
Ann,
that's your
let me tell-
competition for Turtle Island.
No, don't send me no money either. I'm good. I'm good.
Klein, thank you for voting for Mab every Turtle Island.
My dogs are fine. Everything's good. Everything's good. I got 3/4 to take of gas out in the truck, and I'm happy.
That's so sweet of her. Bless her
that
heart.
was very kind. Yeah, it don't bother me. I've got a hat here that I wear, like, to the doctor's office, and
Show him your hat.
yeah, I'm fixing to. Yeah, it's a wig hat, but I wear it to the Walmart doctor's office or whatever.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah, it nothing it don't bother me. There's a lot of bald-headed people out there on this earth. It don't hurt me. It did at first, but it don't bother me no more.
You gotta look at the person's soul. It don't matter if they're bald or what.
I'm keeping it shaved because what it's doing is the hair is falling out and stopping up my drain.
That ain't no good.
Yeah, it's not. But I ordered some stuff the other day from Amazon, and I'm getting it tomorrow that a friend told me about. So I'm going to be using it.
You have a septic tank?
Yeah. I had to have that taken. I had money spent on it too.
I just finished a job on my septic tank at my other property that took me 2 months to do.
Yeah.
I dug it up to pump it, and one side was 4.5 inches thick, and the other side was about 1.5 inches thick because it was crumbling. So I had to dig the whole thing up, dig around the edges of it down to 16 inches past the seam that's in it. I had to chisel out all the roots that got in there all the way around, and then seal up the seam, and then pour concrete around the edge, and then pour a new concrete top. 2 pallets of concrete. It's a lot for an old person.
Yeah. Well, I had mine pumped out because everything going on, and it costs a lot of money.
Miss Ann, I'm going to go down.
Okay, honey. Thank you for being here. So things like that happen, and
yeah,
take care of it now. So,
being a landlord ain't no fun.
Well, I don't have a landlord. I am the landlord. I'm the owner of this place.
Yeah, being an owner isn't a great job because you have to take care of everything that happens, no matter what. Now I need a new leach field.
Yeah.
In the next couple of
I don't know who I'm going for, H. Davis. I really don't know. I don't even text and vote for American Idol. I just like watching the show every weekend, every Sunday. So it don't matter to me. All of them is great. Everybody's great. They're really good people, good singers. And I wish them all the best of luck.
In what?
On American Idol. I think that guy, Jamal, I think he's going to end up being the winner, either him or John Foster. Or maybe
I haven't watched TV for years.
That other little lady, I can't think of her name. Not Gabby. Oh, man.
Deborah, her husband, Siegler, they just rebuilt the back porch and put a roof on it all by themselves. It's rough, but when you do stuff like that, and you look back on it, it's really, it gives you a sense of pride and, what you can build by yourself without spending a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that, H. Deborah, it's a good show. love. I sit right here. That's what I did last night. Sat here. I was not on YouTube. The show was over at 10 o'clock my time. And then I got a text message from a friend wanting to know if I was all right. Yeah, I've been sitting here watching my show. And he's telling me there's a bunch of stuff going on. So I tuned in and I was like, holy moly. And it's still going on.
I gotta make myself a soda real quick, Miss Ann.
All right, go for it. Yeah, TMI, it is sad. You know, they just like to stir it up. Let them stir it up. I don't care.
2:30.
They don't hurt my feelings. I don't know where Tony is.
I guess I haven't been sleeping well for like 3 days now.
When I left, you were like sitting up
I remember that.
and your head was awful. So I have some thoughts about what's happening with Lucas.
Miss Mab!
Say hi to Miss Ann.
Sal.
Hi, Sam.
Go say hi on the screen while I make this soda.
Come say hello. Poor thing, I know she's busy. Just got home from work. She didn't want to be bothered with it. There she is.
How are you?
I'm hanging in there. I just found out Thursday a little more bad news, but it's nothing. It's just a hump in the road, you know.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. You know, I'll send him a message, and you know, like last time,
Yeah. Okay.
you'll know. You'll hear about it. So, but it's okay. It's just a hump in the road. It's, you know, I got God watching over me. He's taking care, because, you know, at first they gave me 5 months, 2 years, and that 2 years was April the 17th. And I'm still kicking, fighting, and bitching.
Yeah.
To the latter, you do well.
That you are.
I am. But I prefer to be, you know, smiling, laughing, having a good time, being positive. I don't care about all this damn drama, but geez.
You like the drama a little bit, Miss Ann.
No.
Just a little bit.
When I get it, you know, when the drama consumes me with my name in it, then that's when I got to step in.
Yeah.
You know, and it just
3 more likes to 100.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, I'm sure people are going to watch my replay too, and there'll be more. So
I was looking back at our videos of who got the most likes. I mean, the most watches on all of my videos. And
Yeah,
I think the first one I did where Hypocrite Tina tried to take over my channel. That was the most viewed one. It was funny. She was like, this is going to be how Map's channel works. La-di-di-la-di-di-la.
Oh, I gotta feed Lucas. Shoot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry,
that's
bud.
why on Turtle Island, I like keeping up with phone calls, how many calls he gets, because boy, that very last night, he got 252 calls. That was...
Oh, on the last episode?
Yes.
I thought I had a chance on the first half of it. I thought I had a chance of, you know, second maybe. I was going for second because I've been third last two times.
Well, you know, with my health like it is, I text them the day before the first night. I text Dolly and PJ, and I said, hey, please take me off of there because of my health. I don't want to
take you off the island?
Yeah, take me off. I didn't want to be stressed out hearing the haters calling in and saying rude things.
Did they take you off, or did you get voted off?
Yeah, he took me off.
Okay.
He took me off.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, the first night he said the one's going home, and then, you know, he like he normally does, and then brings them up, and then he called, he said, and me, and everybody was like, what? I didn't hear nobody vote her off. I didn't hear. It was fine. That's how I want it to work out. I just didn't. It wasn't a good idea because of what I'm going
Once I
through.
figured out who Illuminati and Truth were, I knew I wasn't going to win.
Yeah. I finally went over and subbed to her channel. She's pretty funny.
Illuminati, yeah, she is.
I haven't been over to Truth yet.
Truth is pretty cool. He has like a little auction. He started another channel where he auctions off clothing and sports memorabilia.
Nice.
I bought some stuff off the auction. It was, I got like a $100, $150 goat sweatsuit and hoodie combination for like $30.
Oh wow!
Got a really cool golf shirt for like $7. Really nice fabric, perfect for Florida. We're going to Key West in a couple weeks. When?
Next Friday.
Oh my God! Next Friday we're going to Key West.
Well, you better get all your chores done this week.
Oh man, there's no way I'm getting all my chores done.
You better. You don't want to be in the doggy house. I
found a tractor, Miss Ann.
Hey,
I put an ad on Nextdoor on my little town, and I said I need a tractor to mow my orchard over in the other property because it's big. It's big. And I got all these replies for riding mowers and stuff, and one was like a tractor that's not running. I went and checked it out. It's a tractor with the mower on the back, a mowing deck, and the front loader, and it's diesel. And I spun it so that I know that it's not locked up. And I jump the starter. The starter spins, but it doesn't kick in. So she said she wanted $1,500 for it. It's probably like a $10,000 tractor. Wow. If I can get it running, and if it spins and has compression, I can get it running.
Heck yeah.
So,
Miss Mab, you got to see this, what I'm fixing to show Mab.
What?
You got to see this, she says.
You got to see this. Put him in the doggy house. I got something for him.
I got my own little stove now for in the garage. I can cook my own stuff.
Got a camping stove with propane.
Well, I got you a TR.
I found a little camp stove in the shed at my other property that somebody left there. Got it working. Now I can cook my bison burgers in the garage. I don't even have to come in the house.
Oh.
I can live out there.
Better not talk too loud.
No.
You don't get them chores done this week before y'all go.
Yeah. I just did a big chore for Miss Mab's house. Extra septic tank. I poured, I don't know, 100 bags of 60-pound concrete.
Oh, wow.
Got new cards because I lost the other ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing all right, for the most part. Just, it is what it is. Part of life.
Yeah.
And you can't sit around and moan and cry about it. You just got to go with the flow and deal with the consequences, so I got good doctors. I'm doing all right.
What's the cancer like? Is it in remission or are you still?
No. So, in September, they told me I was in remission from that. I get a scan every 3 months. And then in December, I had another scan. I was still in remission. Well, March, they did a scan. And the tumor originally was in my colon. And I didn't know this. And I knew it was. But there was some stuff he told me Thursday. And which I didn't know. The tumor metastasized to my liver, and the tumor on my liver now. And so, originally it put cancer. And
hole in the bag.
So It's you know, I'm fighting. Hang on a second. Let's see. Whoops.
Wow, it's a good way to get a free bag of cat food.
Cat food exploded inside the box.
Oh no.
I mean, I can still use it, but
You got
I'll
a
see if they'll
mess?
send me another one.
Give me just a minute. I'm doing something over here.
What's a focus shirt, Jennifer B? I'm surprised they didn't target me earlier in the game on Turtle Island. I just try to keep my head down till the end, you know.
Yeah.
Trump wants to open Alcatraz. That would be cool.
Yeah, I read something about that earlier. That was crazy.
He's not going to do that. He's just trolling.
Yeah. I think it's just hearsay stuff. I don't know. All right. Here we go.
What you doing?
I'm sending you something for afterwards.
Jennifer B. That's funny. That'd be a cool shirt.
All right, I just sent you something, but
On Messenger or what?
on Messenger. Don't mess with it right now.
All right.
Yeah, don't mess with it. That was something about Thursday. That was Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a live yesterday about tariffs and.
Honey.
Oh, the dog's eating cat food out of the box.
Well, that's a good thing.
Oh, these are not what I thought. All right. New churros.
Ah, what Jennifer B said to your answer.
Yeah. That's off because you're stupid.
I like that, Jennifer B. I like that.
Oh.
Deborah, it's okay, honey. It's all right. Y'all, I'm fine. I'm fine. You know, I'm fighting. I'm going to beat all of it. And if I don't, and the good Lord takes me, oh well, y'all got memories. Yeah, I know y'all want a treat. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to build my channel back up. I only had 20 or 30 people in there.
Come here, I'll put it on your blanket. Here, Mama's got it on your blanket. Go eat it. Oh, Lord.
What do you think about Bullhorn Betty?
You know, I haven't watched and I don't know anything that's going on.
I haven't watched either, but I was on a channel that was going over one of her, I think it was when she was driving around where she first had incident with the sour socks. And they had it cranked up and her voice was just shrill. I couldn't handle it, so I had to leave.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't really agree with trying to put a restraining order on somebody in a different state for YouTube, for having a YouTube channel and talking about a certain case. I mean, every other YouTube channel's doing the same shit. How do you put put a restraining order on somebody who lives in a different state, and how is that person a threat to you?
Yeah, I just haven't been watching. I mean, she comes on real early in the mornings.
Mm-hmm.
She used to. And sometimes I don't get up that early.
Yeah, I don't agree with what she's doing on a moral level, but everybody has a right to free speech, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if you take her personality out of the equation, Say somebody took Dolly to court for covering Leilani Simon or some shit. I don't know. But if somebody puts a restraining order on you, you should follow it. You know, just because it's the law. Go to appeal it or something.
Be honest, it's none of my business.
Yeah, none of my business either.
You know, so I don't get involved with all that. You know, bad enough all this other stuff going on that brought my name in it. What is it?
I agree, kind Kim.
Yeah.
Wonder when the next Turtle Island's going to be in a couple months.
I know he said a month, so that should be coming up pretty soon.
That's pretty quick. It's usually 2 or 3 months.
3rd was the last night.
What's that?
I don't know. In a couple of weeks, he should be waking up. You know, getting it stirred up. I'm gonna have to send him a message. Pretty much make sure I'm not on it. You know, it's all I can do with my health and taking care of everything around here on my own.
People be calling you a battle axe and shit.
Yeah. I got so many haters out there. It doesn't bother me. It's like I said earlier, they don't know you.
Right.
You know? And if
you don't know them,
someone, sit back and be quiet, or either learn to know them before you make accusations about them.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been accused of so many things. It's unbelievable.
Wheezy Mab looking at you. What the hell are you talking about, H. Davis?
He's looking at you, Mab. He don't like me, and he's like, "Who's up here talking to my mama?"
Oh, Wheezy.
Hey, buddy. You feel
You don't
better?
like, man, I bet you I could get that dog to like me within 5 minutes.
Nope. I bet you can't.
I'm an animal whisperer.
No. No. My next door neighbors, they come over here, he still wants to bite them. Matter of fact, when I went and bought that 44-pound bag of dog food, I can carry it in, but I'm not supposed to because
right.
Tumors and all that crap. They don't want them shifting, so I'm not supposed to pick up anything over 5 pounds, whatever. And so my neighbor, he brings it over here, and Weezy goes after him. You bite my leg. I mean, Weezy's right behind him trying to. And he's like, I'll kick you. I said, no, you won't. I'll kick you. See, ma'am?
See? She likes me.
No, she was showing you them teeth.
No.
He. I'm a boy. I'm a man.
I've had people with dogs say.
It felt good.
I've had people with dogs say they were surprised that their dog didn't go after me because they go after everybody.
Yeah.
But I used to train horses, and I learned how to train animals from an expert. Oh, shit. I'm not going. I'm supposed to go to church tonight.
Uh-oh. Better get with it.
No, I'm not going to go. This cinnamon.
Yeah, I'm a good boy. Say, I love mama. Yeah, he wasn't feeling too good last couple of days. Take him outside. Today now he did good. Every time I took him outside, he just wasn't interested in running around and playing like he always does and chase after the birds or, whatever. All right, go lay down, buddy. Go lay down, honey. Lay down. All right. Our spot right here and lay down by me. But he just wasn't energetic, pretty much. I mean, he wasn't sick. He wasn't throwing up or nothing like that. He just, blah. And we went outside. He did his business. And usually, like I said, he plays chase. Abby or Sissy. Mostly Abby. He goes around.
Oh, you got 3?
Yeah. My 3 babies. Yeah, they're good babies.
My dog's got to be right around 85 or 90 pounds.
Wow.
Big hunk of dog.
Oh, it's okay, Ron. It's all right. I understand
No
what
much.
you meant.
Well, with the true up, $900.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That's less than I thought, actually.
they're good dogs. They protect me, and they sit here, and somebody comes up, or they see the kids walking by on the street or something. They go barking. I'm like, they bark at the mailman too. I'm like, stop! It's the mailman. And kids are walking by. I have to tell them, hey, stop. It's okay. They're not coming up here in your yard. I got a new neighbor on the other side of me, and they walk through my yard because I guess it's their little shortcut. Kind of aggravates me, but I don't know.
Don't get off my damn property.
Well, they don't speak English.
It's Hispanic?
Yeah. And they go across the street to see the other neighbor that's Hispanic.
Tell them, hey, Betrayal. Vamos.
Nah, they don't. It ain't bothering nothing. It's okay.
I got my whole town's about 50% Hispanic, probably.
It's the wife.
I get
she's got a little baby that she carries up here, little carrying thing, and then a little boy. So he's probably about 2 or 3 years old. I don't know. He's probably about 3. He's a little chunky thing. I can tell you that now. He's very chunky.
The kid's chunky?
Yeah, the 3-year-old little boy.
Too many burritos.
I don't know. They grill out a lot. I don't know what they're grilling. But now the husband, he speaks a little bit of English, and he and I have talked just barely. Because he don't speak much English.
How long you been live?
2 hours and 47 minutes. I'm about to get off.
Yeah.
I got a couple of things I got to do around here, and
This man just walked in with a bag of fried chicken. If I don't eat it soon, it's going to get cold.
You might better. I cooked Kentucky Legend ham in the crock pot yesterday. I cooked it for a long time whole, and then I took it out and I sliced it up in real thick slices. And man, it was smelling so good around here. And when it was tender, it was so good. I had a real late lunch this afternoon, so I ate a little bit this afternoon. Not much. I'm not much, appetite eating. But yeah, Bubbles, he don't need to teach me. I've already had my Hispanic educated lesson with Bubbles a while back, a few weeks ago, and that was fun.
Who's Bubbles, eh?
Pardon me?
I was on a channel the other day, and people were gifting memberships to it. And I hit the thing because I was going to gift some memberships, and it wasn't even an option. Do you have to be a member to gift memberships? That's weird.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even have the option to gift memberships to your check because you don't have members. Maybe that's no.
Juicer, Mab is not a mod, so he can't do it. One of my other mods, Jennifer B, if she's still in here, she knows how to put the link in.
Yeah, Jennifer B has the link.
Yeah, she'll put it in. Yes, Lisa B, I know, hon. I do. My doctor wasn't too excited Thursday because I lost 7 more pounds.
7 more?
Yeah, 3 weeks ago.
That's a lot.
I know. I was 152, and the other day I was 145. So I don't know.
I'm going up, and you're going down.
Pardon me?
I'd like to get down to about 175. I'm at 191 right now.
I've been trying to eat, you know. I got
If you just got something you really, really liked, and then just snack on it all day long.
Well, I do. It's the Klondike bars, the Reese flavor. But see, after I get treatment, my fingers tingle when I touch anything cold. So does my mouth and my throat. So I have to wait probably about Wednesday. That'll go away. It usually does. About a week later. And then I can eat them. And
Lisa B's husband is in the ICU.
Oh no. Lisa B, we all be praying for you, honey. Or him. Aunt Will, you. Jennifer, yeah, there you go. She put your link in there.
I saw that.
I'm behind here looking at it. I'm sitting here playing with my lighter. This sticker thing that goes on the back of your lighter long ways. I took it off. That way I can tell my lighter from somebody else's.
I don't smoke inside the house because I don't want to have my house smelling like that. So I don't smoke very much anymore, just vape because it doesn't stink up the house. But cigarettes stink shit up. I didn't realize it until I bought some items from Truth's, Elevated Truth's auction. And the items I could smell the cigarettes coming off of the items that I bought just because he was smoking in the same room. I didn't realize it was that strong when I was a smoker, how offensive it is until I smelled it myself. I'm like, gross. I went back to a hotel in Chicago one time after California was the state that first, made smoking not allowed inside, even in a bar. So I went back after a few years of that, I went back to Chicago and got this hotel, and the whole hotel smelled like a freaking ashtray.
Wow.
It was nasty.
I know a long time ago I had quit smoking and for like 3 weeks. And I got off of work and got in my car and I turned on I had a car back then. And I turned on the AC and oh my God, that smell hit me. I had to turn it off. But I don't know. I got a doctor's appointment with my regular doctor tomorrow, my primary. And he said that our next conversation, we're going to talk about ways for me to quit smoking.
There's medications for it.
I've tried a lot of different things, but
Wellbutrin, that's one.
I think that's.
But here, it's really it's a thing about keeping busy. If you can keep busy.
That's what I do. Let me tell you, I can get up and do, go like put the clothes in the dryer and take the clothes that were already in the dryer out, fold them, put new, the wet ones in there. Stand there and fold them, and I'll take a cigarette, sit here, light up a cigarette.
And it'll burn all the way down to nothing.
It does. And I'll go,
That's what happens to me. I had a cigarette, but when I start working on something, I'm so focused that I don't stop for anything, not even lunch.
Right here that I lit earlier.
But the cigarettes I smoke just keep burning until they're nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Marlboro 100s.
Yeah, I got coupons here from Marlboro that I'm gonna give to my neighbor 2 doors over because she smokes Marlboro. I got 6 coupons over there. I think it's $2 off a pack.
I got some paintings I'm going to auction off eventually on my channel. I have a huge one of Willie Nelson.
Hey,
Got one of these
Kelly.
hand painted by a really, really good artist about 20 years ago. And
Wow.
Mrs. Mab won't let me put them up anywhere, so I got to sell them. I'm sure I'm going to lose my ass because Mrs. Mab won't let me do it.
You gotta
Look
leave
at her.
that boss alone.
Look how
Ain't
mean
nobody.
she is.
Hey,
Do a work email.
she's the boss. She's a
Hey,
damn good one too.
she's an awesome woman. Can't
Yes, she is.
complain at all.
No. How's your mouth doing?
It's doing better, actually. This is all still numb, but it's not as bad as it was. I can start going live again. Because when it was completely numb, I was doing lives and stuff, but then it started changing and got worse and worse.
Yeah.
And got to a point where I was so miserable, I just couldn't do anything. So
That's how I am.
it's been 2 years, and in September 7th, it'll be 3 years. And hopefully by then, it's completely better, but it's still a pain in the ass, but it's not so bad that I can't do stuff.
Right. Well, that's
So
like
now,
me around here, with what's going on with me. I focus on, okay, I got to give the dogs a bath. I've got to wash their blankets and pet beds. I got to do laundry. I got to cook. I got to sweep mop. I got to do this, do that. And, I got to focus on stuff around here because I don't want nobody else coming in and doing it for me when I can do it. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
that gets my mind off of, my health. It gets my mind off of wanting to smoke. But then when I sit here and everything's clean, there's nothing to do. I get so doggone bored,
you get to read a book.
I don't like reading books. I've never been. Now, my mother, oh my word, she could read one real thick, book.
Couple days.
Shoot, in one night. What you talking about, Willis? She can do it in one night. That woman.
You remember this shirt?
Yeah, I do. From Dolly.
Dolly's Ghost Adventures. Where did that go?
Yeah.
Triple D.
He's made a good name for himself. He's a good guy. I like him and PJ a lot. I don't get.
At first, I was a little protective. Over Dolly when PJ came around. Yeah. And then, now it's like they're all meant for each other.
They are. They make a good couple. They do real good with their shows, and with her channel, she does real good. And
I haven't watched a lot of hers, but
early in the morning too, and I'm not up yet. Sometimes
what's that?
am. I said she comes on early in the morning, and I'm not up. Most of the time I get up around 9, 10, but I have been known to sleep until, I don't know, 12, 1 o'clock.
I got up today at 2:30 p.m. I was like, what the hell's going on? I had insomnia the last 3 nights, so I've been going to bed at like 2 o'clock in the morning and getting up at 10. So I'm only getting, but it all came to a head last night. I hit the pillow, man, and I was out.
Yeah, Kim.
And this morning, I usually wake up and look at the window, and I can tell where the sun is. I can tell what time it is by where the sun is. But I didn't even look at the sun today. I put my mask on. Miss Mab got me a mask. It blacks out. I was out.
Yeah.
Now I need to go to bed early tonight. Try to, because now I'm sleeping till 2:30. I'll be awake till 2:30, and I'm like, I gotta get off the schedule.
Yeah, especially if y'all leaving Friday.
Yeah, that's a big time change too.
And then y'all
Goes
gonna have
from
jet lag and all that mess like you did last time. You slept
yep.
worn out. But
Maybe we'll try to do a live from Florida.
I can't go out in the sun. They, with these two new
Right.
chemo medicines going in me, I can't be in the sun.
Kind of
He
like if
told
you're on antibiotics, you can't go out in the sun.
Well, I'm not on that, but I just it's kind of tough on me because there's things in the yard I want to do. I can't do it, so I have to wait on a cloudy day. I take them out to the bathroom. I sit on the patio while they run around out in the yard in the sun. It was
Hopefully,
funny.
Dolly got his tooth fixed. Dolly broke a tooth.
Oh, did he? Wow.
Yeah. And it was kind of stabbing him while
today when
talking.
I took them out. I was so jealous. They all three done their business, and then they went and laid down in different areas of the yard. And I was sitting there going, what do y'all want to do? Y'all want to sunbathe? So I just let them sit there for about 5 minutes, let them enjoy the sun. And I was so jealous because I can't be in the sun. And then I
still got your zero turn.
What about it?
You still got your zero turn?
Shoot, yeah. She looks brand new. Because every time I get off of it, I take the leaf blower and clean it, and I take the hose and rinse her off. She's doing
Where
good.
does something like that set you back?
What do you mean? I didn't buy it.
Oh.
My lawyer buddy and his wife bought it for me 3 years ago. They surprised me with it. He paid $4,000 for it. It's a Torah. I love it. I love that baby.
I bet.
Yeah, I love her.
I bought my dad. My dad's 87, and in fact, all of my parents are 86, 87, 89. They're all still alive.
All right, move.
And my dad's having trouble walking around. He had back surgery like 2 or 3 years ago. So it's in a lot of pain. He can't walk far. So I bought him a UTV with a little dump bed in the back. I fixed it all up and gave it to him. Well, he paid for it, but the seat collapsed on it. Well, he rolled it, or he tipped it over. Damn near killed himself on it.
Move, Wheezy. Sissy was trying to get up on the back of the couch to eat her treat, and she had to go underneath Wheezy. Here, Wheeze. All right, get your treat. Go get on your blanket. Silly. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. Yeah, I love mine. I take good care of her. I check the oil, check everything, when I get on it. And she's done good. I had to replace the battery and new blades. I think it was last year in January No, it was January of 2023. I got it July of 2022. And so January of 2023, I replaced I called the tour dealer because I'm under warranty. And he came and took it to his shop, replaced the blades and my new battery. Ever since then, I ain't had a problem.
How much clearance does it have? How high can you cut the grass?
You know what? I can't remember. But I put it down there on low, not low.
I got my orchard has all kinds of
mine's got
gophers in it, so my orchard's kind of bumpy, but the grass grows like 5 feet tall. And I don't know if a riding mower would actually cut it or not. That's why I'm trying to get that tractor. The guy that owned it before me had a tractor, like 1930s tractor. It was still sitting there when we bought the property. I had to disconnect it from the transmission so that I could actually carry it with my tractor. It's so heavy.
Yeah.
I got it took it to the steel recycling place, dumped it.
Wow.
Anyway,
Yeah.
the seat fell off on my dad's UTV. I had to weld up a bunch of stuff on it and reinforce the seat. Now I got a new belt for it just now here. I'm going to see if this works, but the belt's so long that it kind of jerks when it starts going because the belt is so loose. But the last belt I bought for it was too tight and it wouldn't work. So I'm hoping this one works.
Yeah, when he brought it to me, well, the Tractor Supply delivered it, and him and his wife came up following, came up here, and he brought me the padlock and the, what do you call it? The chain thing.
Chain cover?
Yeah. So I got it locked up. I got a tarp over it. And I've got, it used to be under my roof of my barn. And the roof of the barn, my stupid ex-husband built that. And we're not even going to go there. But anyway, I tore it down. Me and my next door neighbor, me and him tore it down. And so I got it all locked up, covered up. I got, those Tractor Supply has those driveway alarms, and I got a camera. So,
It's your pride and joy, huh?
Yes, sir. I got a push mower too. So, I do have a couple of places where the
That
zero
won't get.
turn. Yeah, so I just jump, get the push mower and go from there. So
Did I change my name to Mab or what? Because everybody says Mab. Sometimes they don't like to type out the whole thing.
Yeah, just leave it as Mab.
Does it take how long does it take to change your name? 10 days or something?
I think. I'm not really sure. I'm not positive how all that
I think
works.
Dumpling would know.
Yeah. What's wrong with this?
All right, I'm going to go eat some chicken, Miss Ann.
Yeah, I'm going to jump off of here myself because I got things I got to want to do. And
we'll be praying for you, Miss Ann.
Yeah, go check that out, what I sent you.
All right, I'll check it out.
Yeah, that was from Thursday. So,
okay.
But I'm all right, Same old. Just doing my thing around here, paying my bills, buying my groceries, taking care of everything. And I don't ask nobody for nothing. I don't need anything. The dogs, they're happy. They got what they want around here. So everybody's fine. Everybody's happy. Go lay down. Don't you growl at me.
Well, that's good.
So me and the dogs are happy. I'm just tired of all this hate and drama and BS, and it's just, I'm not even gonna
respond to it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, stay in it, listen to it. I'm fine. I don't need to hear it all because I said what I had to say at the beginning of this live, and I'm done. You know, I don't care. I'm not bringing it up no more. You know, if everybody else wants to bring it up, and that's their business.
Yeah.
So they can do what they want. So, but anyway, y'all
All right,
have
Miss
fun
Ann.
in Key West. How long y'all gonna be there?
1 week.
Oh,
I was hoping
okay.
for 10 days, but Mrs. Mab made it for 1 week.
That's okay. Just get plenty of
It takes
rest.
about 3 days just to get used to the heat.
Yeah. Of course, now it's been rough over there with y'all with the earthquakes and fires.
Yeah. Well,
Mudslide.
our little town is like no other little town. Well, it's probably like Corlitos, this place of Rome. We have like a town of what, 5,000 or 6,000 people?
Not even that. It's like 2,300.
2,500 people in this little town.
Oh, cool.
One stop, couple stop signs, one gas station, 2 little stores, 1 restaurant. That's it.
Wow.
Fire department and the post office.
The fire department's right up the street, post office right down the street. I can walk
It's like
to
out
Feast.
here in the country where I'm at.
It's out in the country.
But
We're surrounded by fields of berries.
But it's also like 15, 20 minutes away from any major town.
Yeah.
You know, Monterey is half an hour. Santa Cruz is a half an hour. We're just sort of in the agricultural hills.
Yeah, it's cool because we
In
can
the
get,
country, like I call it.
we can
That's
get to
because
the
I'm in
big
the
city pretty quick, but nice to live out in the rural community where there's not any crime or anything, or some crime, but it's
yeah.
not like city. Nobody's
Right.
homeless. You know.
Yeah. I'm a mile from the Ogeechee River, and you know everybody puts their boats in down there at the bridge at the boat ramp, go fishing.
There any
So
fishing down there?
Oh yeah, the corner store over here by me, they've got every kind of fishing tackle and rod and reels and poles and every damn thing else.
You ought to be sitting over there catching you some catfish, Miss Ann.
Not me. I don't mess with fish. And they got crickets and worms, and of course it's a gas station, a little store. And then we've got a Dollar General, and then about a half a mile down the street we got another gas station that just started up. It's a chain. A local guy in town, Mr. Parker. So they're all called Parker's Kitchen, and they have a little kitchen in there where they fry up chicken tenders and pork chops and fried chicken and tater logs.
I haven't had a pork chop in a minute.
Vegetables, you know, they got different stuff. And anyway, I don't need all that. You know, I got food here, so I'll cook. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
And, but they're building a lot of apartments and houses out here. It's really building up out here. And,
wow. You outside of Georgia, or?
Pardon me?
I mean, you're outside. What? You're in Georgia, right?
Yeah, Savannah. But I'm on in the country part of it. Same county, just in the country. The intersection right up here by me, we have a lot of wrecks right there. It's crazy. And the fire department's 2.5 miles from us. So it's all right. I mean, I've lived here in this house 32 years now. September will be 33.
I bought my house in the year 2000. I paid it off in 2009.
Yeah.
Had a mortgage for 9 years and didn't like any of it. Didn't like it.
Yeah, I really like it here. I thought about moving, thought about selling, thought about tearing it down. You know, and you think about it, it's just too much. And we did that fundraiser, and it wasn't enough money to do anything.
Yeah.
So, or we did 3 fundraisers. My
Too bad
lawyer.
I didn't live close. I could probably fix it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's okay. I've got a roofing company that's in touch with me. They came out a few weeks ago, and they got something going on for me.
All right. Good.
I'm not worried. I don't stress. Why?
That's
Why worry and stress? Just go with the flow of the day. Be thankful you got woke up, and you can move around. There's just so many people older than me and younger than me that are bedridden.
Yep.
And I'm thankful that I'm not, and I'm still active, and I got a bad
Yeah.
back. There's days I can run a marathon. There's days I can't move.
Yeah. Same here.
My back.
I pour 100 bags of concrete. I ain't doing much the next day.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I take me some glucosamine and I chill out the rest of the day. Some Advil.
Yeah. I just do what I gotta do, around here. Take care of what I gotta take care of.
There you go.
Home every day. It don't bother me one bit. I can always find me something to do in here.
Yeah. I gotta get me some laundry going. That's what I gotta do. Eat me some chicken.
I'm caught up. I got caught up, over the weekend on laundry. I always wear the weekends,
Well, yesterday I washed my dump truck for the first time in 25 years.
Oh my gosh.
And it already had moss on it when I bought it. So it had moss and lichen and all these different plants were growing on the roof. And I thought it was cool, so I left it. And everybody would look at it and go, damn. And it looked like hell. And finally I got to the point, well, I never wanted to wash it, so I got my pressure washer out. Damned if there wasn't a hood underneath that shit that was white. And the whole truck I pressure washed underneath the bed. I raised the bed. I pressure washed the whole damn thing. And there was mud and shit and cake everywhere.
Dang.
Must have been 5 or 10 pounds of just crap that came off of that thing.
Wow.
And it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty nice now. I just got
washed my truck.
Huh?
I pressure washed my porch in the front of my house and the side. I hadn't done the back yet. It was a cloudy day, so I did all that. And it wore me out. And I washed my truck with it, too.
I got wore out just holding the trigger on that pressure washer.
Yeah.
I wish there was something where you could pull the trigger and latch it on,
Yeah. And anyway, I did that. I still got to do the back and do the patio. I did my front steps. Looks so
I got
much
3
better.
pressure washers.
And they don't work.
One of them I blew up by accident. I forgot to put oil in it.
Oh,
And then I fired it up with a brand new pump on it and seized it up.
Wow.
But I had another one so that the carburetor didn't work on, so I tore the carburetor off. I tore the carburetor apart, and the main jet of the carburetor did not have the hole in it that it's supposed to have for it to run. And the one before that ran, but it ran like shit. So this was the second one, a Ryobi. And the carburetor didn't even have a hole in it, so I drilled a hole in it of the size I thought it was supposed to be in it. It ran, but it ran like shit. So I bought a carburetor off of Amazon that had actual adjustments on it. The carburetor from Ryobi had no adjustments whatsoever, so if it ran like shit, you just were screwed. Yeah. So I got the adjustable carburetor and got it running and got it adjusted, so it runs good. So that's one gas one that's good. And then I'm just going to buy another motor and stick it on my Honda one. The old one was the best one, the one that I seized up like an idiot. It was the best one I had because it had the most pressure. I mean, you had to hold that thing. That thing really put out, you could blow a hole right through a 2x4 with that thing.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was a good one. So I got that brand new pump, and I don't have a motor for the pump. It was $189 for the pump, and the motors, I can get a motor for $150. You just put the pump on it. So I'm going to do that as soon as Mrs. Mab gives me a green light.
You better wait until way after vacation, because you're not.
Yeah. No, vacation's going to set us back a little bit.
Yeah, it'll be all
We
right.
always go out to dinner every night. That's, $50 to $100 a pop.
Jeez.
Shopping, gifts. We always get the lotion that they have there, special aloe lotion. I'm always buying not cheesecake, but key lime pie. First thing we do when we go there is we go to what was the place?
The Conch Republic.
We go to the Conch Republic, and we have coconut shrimp and a special salad, and we've done it every single time we've been there. We go to the Conch Republic, and we have the coconut shrimp and the salad.
And their key lime pie is the best.
And their key lime pie.
Oh gosh, I love.
And they're just one slice of key lime pie is like $9 or something like that.
Oh my
so
God.
I just go across the street and get a whole pie for like $20.
You know,
but it's good.
I went out there. My sister and I went out there 5 years ago. It was very expensive to eat, and we didn't go to high, cost places. We tried to.
Very, very good food, though.
Oh, the food.
Oh yeah.
Food is excellent.
Yeah.
Especially the fish. I love the fish.
Ugh.
We went out fishing. We caught probably 25 or 30 mahi, whatever they're called. Dorado.
Ooh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, looks like a rainbow fish. When you catch them, there are all these colors on them.
Oh, I bet that's pretty.
They look almost like a dolphin. Some people call them dolphin fish. And you get into a school of them, and you start catching them. We had them coming in like a train.
Wow.
One guy would have one swimming out here, another guy would have one swimming out here, and then we landed one right here. On the other side of the boat, there'd be 3 on. And we just kept landing them fish after fish after fish. And we took that fish to a restaurant, and we had them fried up. We had a bunch of it fried, a bunch of it broiled, and then a bunch of it was 3 different ways.
Fried,
broiled,
and
baked.
deep. Oh no, I don't remember.
We had the
Fried
fish
and
cooked
grilled.
3 different ways.
Wow.
I ate so much of that fish; it was so good that I was like a beached whale after that. I could barely move.
Once a month, but it's not every month. It's like every other month. I treat myself out after I paid my bills and I buy my groceries. Usually on the way home from buying groceries, I'll stop somewhere and pick me up a hamburger or dinner of some sort. I don't, I figure, I deserve it once a month, but not every month.
Yeah.
So, I don't like really eating out much. I've got like 3 favorite little restaurants that I go to. Well, KFC, Crystal's, and Taco Bell. That's my 3 favorites.
We got a sushi place that.
No, I ain't doing no sushi.
I didn't even know what sushi was till 10 years ago.
Now there is
first time Mrs. Mab and I went out on a date was sushi. And here's the story. Was that when the fire was happening?
No, this was before.
So the first time me and Mrs. Mab set up a date, we said, I'll meet you at Sushi Garden. And she lived in SoCal and I lived in Aromas. So I went to the Watsonville Sushi Garden.
You told me this story.
She went to the SoCal Sushi Garden because it's right by her. And we're both on the phone looking around. Well, I'm here. Where are you? Where are you? I can't see you. Oh, yeah. You're in SoCal?
Yeah, I remember that. You told me that story. That was funny. I was
And
like,
then
Yeah.
crazy.
spilled your beer
Then I
because you were
spilled
so
my
nervous.
I spilled my beer.
Oh,
On,
you didn't tell me.
No, just on the table.
I spilled my beer because I was nervous.
It was cute.
You didn't tell me that part.
It was sweet that you came all the way out there so fast.
Aw. And you knew he was a keeper then.
And then we had another date planned, and there was a huge fire because we lived like 30 minutes apart. And I'm like, you're not going to get here through that fire. Like, we're not going to be able to go out. And he's like, I'll get there. And he rode his motorcycle and just went through all the
I
traffic.
took my helmet that looked like the police helmet, and then I put my flashers on, and I went the back roads, and the freeway was shut down because of the fire. And the back roads were clogged, bumper to bumper. And so I was going through the middle of traffic with my blinkers on. Everybody was moving out of the way because I thought I was a cop. And I got there pretty quick.
Oh, that's funny.
And then I came home on the freeway, and
that too.
embers were flying across the freeway as I drove home.
All right, Jennifer B. Thank you for modding and being here and helping. I appreciate you. She's leaving us. I'm about to leave too. I'm about to close it down.
Yeah. All right, Miss Ann.
H said he's still here.
H.
Yeah.
Davis.
Yeah, he's a character. He's a sweetie.
He's
Yeah.
Coach
I'm
Davis.
tired anyway. I need to I soaked my crock pot all night and I washed it a while ago before I started my live. So when I wake up in the morning, I want my 2 sinks and my kitchen counter just as clean as if I just moved in. I can't make my cup of coffee until everything's. And last night when I done dishes, I never did go in there and put the dishes up in the cabinets and stuff. So today when I woke up to go do my coffee, I was like, oh man. So while the coffee was going, I put the dishes up. But anyway, I soaked my crock pot because I put that ham in there. So I cleaned it and I got it laying in there. I got to go put it up. And I don't know. I got a couple things to do. I got to go take a shower too. Because I didn't take one this afternoon. But I got busy. You know, I always find me something to do. Always.
Yeah.
I mean,
I got projects lined up for the next 5 years.
Yeah. I'll change my knickknacks around or something like that, you know, just when everything's clean.
Yeah.
So, I'll find something to do. I always do. I wish
Miss
I could
Ann,
get
I'm dropping down now, Miss Ann. So peace out to you.
All right. Y'all
Love
have
you.
a good trip. Love y'all.
We
I'll
will.
talk to you soon. Bye, Miss
We'll do
Man.
a
Love
live.
honey.
We'll do a little live from there, I think, because I got a tripod now.
Okay.
All right.
All
See
right,
y'all later.
message me and let me know and I'll come watch.
All right.
All right. Y'all
See
be
you later.
sweet. Have a good time. Thank you for
We
being
will.
here. All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Love y'all. Bye. That was nice. Real nice. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everybody that came up. I'm sorry y'all had to hear me rant and rave for a little bit. I just had to say what I had to say. And I don't care about what anybody else on the opposite side is saying. I'm not interested in it. They can say whatever they want to say. Who cares? As far as I'm concerned, I'll cut my own self off away from all that. So, better for my well-being, my health, and my life. I got better things to do. So, you know, as long as I take care of paying my bills and buying my groceries and taking care of my dogs and house, my yard, I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't need nothing from nobody. I'm not grifting. I'm not scamming. I'm not begging or dry begging like Matt Sell calls it. That's stupid. I don't want nothing. I don't need nothing. I'm fine. I'm happy. So I appreciate all of you being here. Mods, y'all have done a fantastic job as always. So I do appreciate all y'all. I apologize if I said any cuss words, which I know I did earlier. I'm sorry about that, but comes to a point when you're pissed and the words come out and my voice gets loud, and that's right, it happens. So I'm normally not like that. I like to be the type of person to smile, laugh, and have fun. So, and again, if you have not seen my live from last Thursday, where I was there at the Cancer Treatment Center getting my chemo treatments and my pre-meds before the chemo, please go watch it. It shows proof that yes, this is not a heel port, and yes, I do have cancer. But I'm okay. I'm all right, everybody. So, but thank you once again, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. Hey, buddy, how you doing? I don't care about all the drama starters no more. I ain't messing up. I'm not wasting my time to go watch them. Go lay down. Wheezy, go lay down, please. Thank you. So anyway, I'm getting off of here. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. If you hadn't hit that like, love button, please do. And I shall be around. Talk to you guys soon. And y'all all have a good night. And thank you for the support, the love, the prayers. And remember, pay it forward. All right, y'all take care. Good night.